Welcome to my latest game of Warhammer 40k. This one's going to be so very special because I've got the newest army in the game, my Emperor's Children, the Echoes of Ecstasy, and we're going up against one of the oldest armies in the game. I'm playing against Rogue Trader era miniatures here, Harlequins, painted in the box art colours. It's crazy. Anyway, the Echoes of Ecstasy. We've chased a unit of Harlequins, some Eldar, down into a forgotten and forbidden part of the webway. Is it a trap? Hi Poodle.
Hi Winters.
Love the t-shirt. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Did you get that special?
I did, yeah.
You absolute legend. Talking about things special, Harlequin's OG colour scheme. Why do you like pain so much? Why did you do this? How did this project come about?
I think I must be Slaneshi, some part of my soul to have caused this pain.
That's why we're doing the Emperor's Children versus the Harlequins. We talked about this.
Yeah.
Like, she who thirsts is coming for these guys.
Maybe me.
Yeah.
She's come for me.
She's come for you.
So, way back in the early 90s, a friend of mine left the hobby when he discovered girls, a little bit ahead of the
What
rest
are
of
they?
us. My wife assures me that they do exist.
Okay.
He gave me an unpainted box of the original Rogue Trader 18 lead Harlequins.
Wow.
And it languished in the cupboard for years. And when I got back into the hobby in
Yeah.
2018, I found it and then put it away again because it's too scary.
Yeah.
Then last summer, I got it out and I felt confident enough, stupid enough, suicidal enough to have a go. But then again, to make it difficult, I thought I'll have a go at painting them in the original box art colours.
Right, okay.
And I painted up those 18, posted it to my friends and the Waff Boot group.
Yeah.
And one of them said, "Ooh, why don't you paint up a full list for the King of the North?"
Right.
And so I did.
That's 1250.
That was 1250, and then it's kind of grown a bit.
Right.
And I got 2,500 points.
Nice.
And I love it. I mean, I'm quite proud of some of the stuff I've done, but this is just, I love it so much.
Let's take a look. I mean, here's the army. 2,500 points of gorgeousness. I need to point out a couple of things first. The halo tone.
Yes.
This is the box itself. And look at that thing. And this. The colours match. The diamonds. Everything matches. High Warlock. How long per miniature did it take you to do this craziness? Look at the solid.
I think I spent about 6 years per miniature in the warp.
6 years.
And I've come back.
Yeah. Yeah, so some people have painting projects, and I think you got a problem, my friend.
Yeah, well, I developed the habit over the last year or two of whenever I play you, I've brought at least one Rogue Trader era.
Yeah,
miniature.
every time on the channel there's been some Rogue Trader stuff. The first battle we had, you had a lot of Rogue Trader stuff.
Yeah.
And
I've escalated it.
It's escalated. Look, these are the original. They're cool. We've got Harlequin Dreadnoughts.
Yep.
Avatar. Not the OG Avatar. You're telling me that the original OG Avatar is actually on one of the smaller bases.
It's on a 28mm base.
So this is the one like the next version.
It's technically second edition, so I look a little bit askance at that. I've betrayed my smile. But,
Yeah. And then some people who are really old like us might remember these things.
Yeah, the old deodorant tanks.
Deodorant tanks. This is the book. The Warhammer 40. This is compendium is stories from White Dwarf.
Yeah, it's like the 100s, the very early 100s.
Yeah.
White Dwarf.
And in there, they had that. The old deodorant tank.
It's making it out of. I love these articles where they encourage you to make your own stuff.
Well, also back in there, you've actually got the old Harlequin, the OG Harlequin codexes in there from White Dwarf 107 or something.
Something around that area.
And back then they didn't have any vehicles.
Nope.
So they said if you can't take a rhino, but if you're taking anything else, then you've got to deck it out
paint
and
it.
And you can steal something. And so what you do is back in the day is you take a vehicle and then you deck it out with flags and Harlequin colours, and you've got some deodorant stuff.
Yep, and I've got to credit Kraken, my friend Kraken, for that idea, because he's an absolute genius.
So that one was 3D printed.
But that one was 3D printed.
That one was 3D printed, but then someone said that's cheating. You have to do an actual proper deodorant one.
Yes.
So you did do a proper deodorant one over here.
It's actually a Minions bubble bath. You can kind of see the Minions' eyes.
I think the Minions would be proud.
I think they would.
Yeah. So that's going to be counting as a wave surfer.
That's a wave surfer. It's the right size.
Right size,
and
right
that's
base.
Star Weaver transport.
The one, yes, which you can jump in.
Six-man transport, yeah.
So that's what's happening there. We're going to zoom in again. But first, Eldar, they have tokens. What is it?
Battle focus.
Battle focus, they can move.
So they can do things like add 2 inches to the move, turn off Overwatch, fall back if you shoot them.
Right.
Things like that. It's kind of little tricksy movement stuff. It's quite fun.
Yeah. And then the Harlequins have more movement tricks.
Got more on top of that. So Harlequins generally, the infantry will ignore vertical movements. They can just, with their flip belts, they can just move straight over stuff. The mountains.
Yep.
The Serpent's Brood detachment I've got.
Yes.
The mounted and vehicles
get
sustained hits.
They all get sustained.
They get sustained.
Nice and simple.
And then units that get out of, or Harlequin units that get out of them, will get sustained hits on the turn they get out.
Okay, that's what Harlequins do.
The Serpent's Brood.
Lots of sustained things.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's also CPs to allow you to move, and there's that you can jump back in transports within 6 at the end of a fight phase.
Automatically, you can get back into that one. There's a strap to advance and charge. There's a strap to move if you get within 9 of me.
Yeah.
Lots of little tricksy movement stuff.
And let's face it, you need the movement because they're all toughness 3.
Yep.
One wound.
Yep.
If you sneeze in their general direction, they fall over, but they've all got 4 up and vulnerable saves like custodians. Basically, the archetypical glass cannon.
Yeah, but
they hit like a brick. And if you make your 4 up and vulnerable saves, you're going to be fine.
Yeah, but I figured if they were made of plastic, then I'd be failing my 4 up and vulnerables. But because they're made of metal, then I'd be fine.
Heavy metal. Right, so you've mixed in some Eldari models as well. Because you've played a few times off camera. How are they getting on?
Not great.
No?
They tend to be down to like about 3 models by the end of turn 3.
Yeah.
They can still win games from that position.
Yeah.
It's, it'll go heavy one way or the other is the general rule.
Yes. So here we have the avatar.
Yeah, the avatar is. I was originally going to paint him up with the checks of the Harlequins,
right?
Because he's a Harlequin avatar.
Yeah,
he's the personification of the laughing god.
Yes,
not an avatar as such. But he just looked too good with the colours fading. I thought
it does look cool.
Underneath that, there are checks that I painted over the top of.
Right,
just didn't work as quite well. But the avatar is a beast.
Okay,
toughness 11, 2 up, 4 up in Vun,
half all
14
damage,
wounds, half all damage. Yeah, and he's got a lot of attacks in melee. He's a beast.
He's the anchor around which the rest of the force.
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
Although the other thing it'll be anchoring is the Harlequin dreadnoughts in the background.
Okay.
So they're Wraith Lords.
Yes.
They are pretty handy in melee and shooting. They've got 2-shot las cannons. And then they've got strike and sweep modes in melee.
Yeah.
Their main problem is that they only hit on 4s.
Right.
But if they're within 12 inches of a Psyker, who's this Farseer playing as a Spirit Seer, then they get +1 to hit. So that will really benefit them.
Is that a lead one as well?
Oh, it's the original lead Farseer.
The original OG lead Farseer is Spirit Seer today.
Yep.
With the runes painted on him and everything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You like paint. So if he's within 12, they can hit on 3s.
Yep.
And he can heal them?
He functions as attack runes, we can heal them. He's got low knot while he's nearby. He can nominate an enemy target to get sustained hits.
Okay.
They also, as a unit, or they're individual units, but they nominate infantry beast vehicles to get reroll 1s to hit or wound against. I'll do that before the game.
Right.
So that they're also, because they're toughness 10, 10 wounds, 2 up save, they can be difficult to get rid of. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Talked about this thing. So, it's a 6-man transport, 12-man transport.
Yeah.
There's a twin-linked Bright Lance las cannon thing on there.
Yeah.
The jet bikes they've got the haywire cannon, so each of them have got 2 shots, which have got anti-vehicle 4 up dev wounds, 3 damage.
So 12 shots coming out of those 6 models with anti-vehicle 4 up dev wounds.
So they can chew through some vehicles potentially, but again they're not very stable on their bases. They can fall over.
Yes.
5 troops. This one isn't led. That will be in reserve just in case I get stuff.
Right.
There's 3 that are led by troop masters. They've all got dev wounds.
Yeah.
They've got lots of strength 3, damage 1 attacks.
Yeah.
But it's really a delivery system to get the troop masters in who've got 5 strength 5, AP 2, damage 2.
Yeah.
And in melee the troops do either re-1s to hit, +1 to wound by default, or -1 to be hit.
Yeah.
The troop masters get both re-roll 1s and +1 to wound.
Yeah.
So they're quite. If I can get the charge on you, everything will be roses.
Right. So what's the strength of their weapons and things?
Generally, strength 3.
Strength 3.
I've taken 5 attacks at strength 3. There is an option to
5 attacks at strength 3.
Yeah.
So you need the +1 to wound.
I need the +1 to wound, and I need the dev wounds.
Yeah. Okay.
It can work.
Yeah.
I played a game recently against Custodes, bounced hard.
Right.
Played against World Eaters, who completely out-melee'd me.
Yes.
So I thought, I'm a melee army, and the World Eaters went, no.
Well, it's the melee. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So +1 to wound, or what are the three things they can pick from?
Reroll ones to hit.
Yeah.
+1 to wound.
Yeah.
Or -1 to be hit.
Or -1 to be hit.
And there is, for a CP, I could have all three.
Okay.
Which is situational. It's possible if I'm in Last Chance Saloon somewhere.
Yeah.
So.
And what does the Troop Master do again to them?
So the Troop Master. So when the Troop Master is leading a unit, they can pile in and consolidate 6 inches.
Ooh.
And there's a slight tricksiness in that it doesn't have to be towards the nearest model.
Right.
But it can just the nearest unit. And there's shenanigans that can be done. It almost takes you back to some of the old school pile-in tricks.
Yeah.
So
and Troop Masters are quite juicy as well.
They are quite juicy, yes.
Yeah, so they're going to be doing some work. And with the flip baits and with the dev wounds and with the... Yeah, okay. But if I sneeze in their general direction, toughness 3, 1 wound. They look so good, though. Okay.
Okay, we've got Solitaire, who is a fire and forget missile. He's normally got 9 attacks hitting on 2s, strength 6, AP2, damage 2 with precision.
Yes.
Once per battle, he can trigger his special frenzy attack where he adds 2d6 to his move and adds 3 to his attacks.
Nice.
And his move is 12 anyway.
Okay. The cruise missile coming in hot.
He's got stealth. He's got fights first. He can advance and charge.
He's got built-in fights first all the time.
Yeah.
I like it.
So he's quite nice, but he always underperforms. I've thrown him into a number of units and he just kind of whiffs a bit and dies because he's only got T3, 4 wounds.
Mopping up unit.
A couple of Death Jesters.
Of course, yes.
They are so each one of these is the same points as 5 Dark Reapers over there.
Oh, Death Jester is the same.
Yeah, which I don't quite understand.
Okay.
They're good, but it's 3 shots, strength 6, AP2, damage 2.
Right.
And the number of times I've rolled 3 ones, you wouldn't believe, far exceeds the statistical probability. He can choose one of either ignores cover, precision, or sustained. Hits 3.
Yeah.
So it could spike quite well.
Yeah.
And there's also a thing that if you're hit by him, you have to take a battle shock test, and if you lose a model, it's at -1.
Okay.
So there is a scenario where I could shoot at a unit I want to charge and then turn off Overwatch that way, or turn off interruption.
Yeah. With battle focus turners, you can turn off Overwatch, and that's a way to turn off another bit of Overwatch because you're scared of Overwatch as much as you are of normal things. Yeah. Okay.
Fire Dragons. No Fugan because he was not in my Rogue Trader opponent's list.
So Fire Dragons, Dark Reapers, and Rangers here.
The Rangers can automatically have a D6 +1 move if you get within 9 of them. So you could fade back a bit.
Yes.
So just a little bit of movement shenanigans.
I mean, a little bit of guns. I mean, otherwise this army wouldn't have very many guns. But without Fugan and without the Phoenix Lords in there, we'll see how they get on. Mind you, can fit them inside a Wave Serpent. They're going to be jumping in the Wave Serpents.
There's quite a few fusion pistols buried in these squads.
Quite a few fusion pistols?
Yeah, which are strength 8 melter, basically, but only 6-inch range.
Oh. So to get the melter range off for extra damage, you need to be within 3?
Yeah.
But they are pistols.
Yeah, so I can advance. They're assault weapons as well.
So, right, okay. So you can use them in combat. They're assault weapons. Yep. And is this Shadowseer?
That's the Shadowseer.
Yes.
The old High Warlock. So he used to be the Chief Psyker, so I figure that Shadowseer is Psyker. I suppose he's not as good in melee, but you can't shoot at his unit unless you're within 18 inches.
Okay.
And in melee, your melee attacks are hazardous.
Now, one more thing. We're very aware that this is a glass cannon, and we talked about it because you've won a fight.
I won a game against Ultramarines despite being tabled.
Yeah. Because you're sticking to the OG and you're sticking to the Harlequins, and because you're reduced in the amount of units that you can bring. You're not bringing a tuned list. Yep. You're bringing what looks cool
and what existed in Rogue Trader days.
Yes,
that's the rule for my selection.
That's the rule for the selection. So we are aware of this. So up against them is a massive footprint of 2,495 points of Emperor's Children. However, guys, for those keeping score, this is an entirely Legion list. There is not a demon in sight here. This is just the Echoes of Ecstasy coming in on foot, being drawn into the webway. And for those keeping score, Every single game that I've played with Legionary only, I'm spoiling it for anyone who hasn't gone back to watch any of those battle reports, but the Legionary only battles I have ever done, I never won. When I added demons to the list, then I started winning. So I've taken all the demons out. We're just doing Legionaries only. Now, whether that helps or not, I don't know. But also we wanted to do Emperor's Children for a couple more reasons, like the newest thing versus the oldest thing. It's also She Who Thirsts, the Prince of Darkness and all that sort of stuff, Slanesh.
Yeah, the Eldar have got a bit of a beef with
Slanesh.
Yeah,
exactly. There's some history here. Emperor's Children, they can advance and charge and shoot and fall back, shoot and charge. That's their thing, but there's some restrictions to that. And what I'm doing is I'm sticking with the OG detachment in the codex, which is called Mercurial Host. So whenever I do advance, because there's going to be quite a lot of it, I can re-roll that advance dice. There's also some nice stratagems. There's one where I can just advance flat 6 inches. The Harlequins have got some reactive move. There's a strat where I have a reactive move. I can move 6 inches. There's strats to make me -1 to hit when you shoot me, things like that. But we have a lot of bodies. And leading them today, of course, is the greatest swordsman in the entire galaxy. Shut up, Harlequin. Don't know who you are. Lucius the Eternal, jumping out of a Land Raider with 6 flawless blades. This is one hell of a nugget. We've got a chunk of Tormentors, 4 units of 5. They've got precision hits on their guns when they shoot. And 2 units of 10 Infractors, and they've got precision hits in melee when they go meleeing in. And 2 Lord Exultants. They're going to go with the 2 10-man squads, and they're going to be jumping out of those 2 rhinos over there. That's a lot of attacks. And the Lord Exultants give them lethal hits. And I had points left over, so this one's basically got a flip belt. I forget what the enhancement is, but I can move through, not flip belt, but I can move through enemy models and pass desperate breakout tests if he actually gets stuck. However, when we go flying into a unit of Harlequins, if a big blob goes flying into a unit of Harlequins, I mean, this is 42 attacks. I don't think there'll be very many Harlequins.
You don't need all of those.
I don't need all of them. And they can scout, so we're going to be scouting in some rhinos. These guys can infiltrate, so they'll be infiltrating in. I've brought along the Terminators today. Again, for those keeping score, what they do is when they shoot at a target, they can then re-roll charges against their target. Every time, every battle report I've brought these guys, they've never made that re-rollable charge ever. So today might be the day. The Laughing God might have a joke again.
The thing you'll find is if he shoots at a target, they'll probably just die. So
That's true, actually. Yeah, shoot at a target, they die. Then we've got, I don't really have any guns apart from the Land Raider, so I have to bring the Noise Marines along because that's what's in the Codex. That's the only really shooty thing in. Again, Defilers don't exist to me yet. So we've got 3 units of Noise Marines led by 3 Lord Cacophonists, so they all have sustained hits on 6s. Only 18-inch range guns, but the Harlequins want to get really close. I want to get really close. I've got reroll advances anyway, and I can advance and shoot all the time. So a lot of firepower coming out of those. I mean, they're going to be very killy shooty, the Noise Marines. The Infractors, they're going to be very killy in melee. The Terminators, I'm waiting to see what they can do. Tormentors are basically there to do actions and zone out things and be a pain. And Lucius is there to look good and take ass and kick names. All the glorious bases you see are from marchofwar.co.uk. Thank you, James. My footprint is much, much bigger than the Harlequins. They're going to have to dance around the edges and try and pick off targets of opportunity. One of the things this list will do, it should struggle to take down really high toughness stuff. I mean, apart from the las cannons and the blast masters in the Noise Marine squads, we might struggle against the Avatar and those Wraith Lords, so we'll have to see what they can do. But we should be able to kill Harlequins pretty easily.
Just speak roughly in their general direction.
Yeah, just spit at them. But Harlequin should be able to kill a chunk of infantry relatively easily. So a lot of stuff is going to die. Hopefully we get past turn 3 with the Harlequins. I mean, we're here for fun. We're here for lols. We're here to see what happens. We're here to roll dice and do some Warhammer. Here to have fun and chew gum, and I'm all out of gun. Shout out the battle mat and all the scenery that you can see. This is all game mat gamegame.eu, and we like the idea of fighting in a webway. Some chaosy, overgrown, corrupted part of the webway. I might have overdone the rock pyres on this side. It'll definitely help the Harlequins flipping over this stuff, because again, they ignore some vertical movement. And we're going to do standard Dawn of War deployment to allow, because if we go lengthways, then it turns into a bit of a tunnel. We want some flanking maneuvers.
Yep.
We want some deep striking. We want to show off some of the Harlequin speed. Obviously, none of the vehicles and stuff can go straight through the ruins, but the Harlequins can go straight through that. These are all going to count as one single ruin piece, so there's no shooting through there, because that will entirely, they're fuming, smoking, chaosy, defiled stuff and things. But if you're in them, you can shoot out, and if you're in them, you can get shot. So I've tried to restrict line of sight as much as possible, and also doing it on a classic 6x4 board as well, because Rogue Trader miniatures, and this is how big the boards were back in the day. But yeah, shout out gamegame.eu for all this lovely stuff. Let's go on to deployment. So here we are after deployment with my Emperor's Children warband, the Echoes of Ecstasy, chasing these Eldar down into this broken section of the webway. And I'm not sure I even talked about the mission. So this is what we're doing. Take and hold. We've got a lot to remember. So that's 5, 10, 15 points on the primary. Secondaries from the secondary mission deck. Adapt or Die allows you to get rid of 2 secondaries that you don't quite like for free without spending the CP. So I do like that one there. And I've got both of the units of Terminators in reserve. And I've infiltrated. There's a unit infiltrating over here with a Lord Exultant and 10 of the Infractors and some Noise Marines backing up this flank in all the rock piles, descending into this section of the webway. And the Harlequins didn't put anything over here. And a bit of a refused flank deployment, which is probably the way to play them because they are so glass cannon. So I've got a lot of stuff over here which won't be doing anything for a turn or two, except maybe securing that objective and then sweeping around this way. And then we've got infiltrators, some infractors down here. Infiltrators, some infractors down here. I would have put them closer onto that objective, but you counter deployed me with your infiltrators with the scouts over there. Happy if the scouts die. I mean, scouts. So they're over there. And infiltrators do have, no, not infractors, do have sticky objectives, but you've left a troop without any characters attached in strategic reserve. That's your only reserve. I've got 2 units of Terminators in reserve. You've left a troop in reserve. So they could run off of the objective, my home field objective, but in turn 3, then the Eldar could come on from behind and steal it. So they're probably going to chill there for the whole game and just be a deep strike denial unit, and then 2 units of Noise Marines right in the center. They've only got 18-inch range. They can advance and shoot, but only 18-inch range. So they need to be in the middle, so they can split right and split left. And I put Lucius over there with the Flawless Blades in the Land Raider as well. He could have come on this side, but I really like the idea. I mean, the cinema of it, of him rolling down the central high street, whatever that thing is there. I mean, I don't know. Whether he'll do that or not, we'll find out. And then another unit of infractors on this flank sticking to cover behind. And I say whether he'll do that or not because around here is 2 Wraith Knights, all the haywire stuff. Dark Reapers. There's a troop. There's a really big troop.
Yep.
There's the Avatar, fairly front and centre, ready to go forward like the cruise missile he is. Who have you put inside the Wave Serpent?
So there's the
Solitaire.
5 Fire Dragons.
Yes.
And a troop led by a troop master.
Okay. And then there's
my actual warlord.
Your actual warlords.
Oh no, he's that one. Sorry.
He's that one down there.
Yeah. So it's another one.
Okay. And then in the other transport?
In the other one, there's a troop who's got scout.
Yes.
So the troop master's got he gives the whole unit scout. So this thing can either scout forwards or backwards depending on who goes first.
Depending who goes first. And some more bikers on that flank as well, ready to swing round. Your footprint is tiny. Absolutely tiny. But yeah, the typical glass cannon.
It's a scalpel.
It's a scalpel. It's precision.
Yeah. It's
precision that we're looking for here. I don't know if I want first turn, because then I'll just come closer to you and allow you to jump on me, and I don't think you want first turn either.
I don't mind.
You don't mind?
No.
Oh, why?
Because I've got a scalpel.
Because you've got a scalpel.
I know how to use it.
Well, let's see what Zinch says. All right, after you, sir. Let's see what's each set. So you've got a 3, I have a 2. It is Harlequin's turn 1. And so in turn 1, the Emperor's Children will not be taking advantage of their scout moves because they don't have first turn, but the Harlequins might. And they want to cleanse this battlefield of some of the filth and bring down one of those big vehicles. Okay, so here we are after the Harlequins movement phase with haywiring jet bikes and Wraith Lords stomping around this side of the battlefield, looking straight at the Land Raider over here. Remember, bring it down is one of their targets. We've also got the other 2 unit of jet bikes that's screaming around the cover here, which are in range and can see the Rhino down here. And there's going to be other shots coming to the Rhino. The Rangers are the cleansing. Rangers are cleansing this objective here. Some of them are still... if I come towards them, they have got a reactive move and they can try and get out of there. Because there is a unit of infractors on this side, but then the rest of the Harlequin force is pretty much front and centre. Now you scouted the Starweaver and used focus tokens to move extra on the Wave Serpent and this unit here, and then you forgot to move the Starweaver, so now we're moving it again. So the Starweaver is now zipped forward after dropping out its deadly cargo with fusion guns in range of these infractors. And then we've measured up with the scout and with the battle focus tokens and with the... It's a 4-inch charge into those Noise Marines there. First turn charge coming up. Everything else, there's the Avatar using focus tokens to get so far forward as well. He's going to be a problem for me. He's a serious problem, including everything inside the Wave Serpent. Choosing to stay inside for now. Could have jumped out with a couple of units, but here's the entire rest of my army. So perhaps not the best choice, with Dark Reapers climbing up onto the top of ruins, including Death Jesters. Death Jester high up on this ruin down here. And then you thought about YOLOing forward with the big troop into the ruin. But if you do that, then they're probably about the only thing infantry-wise close enough to all my Noise Marines to shoot at, rather than the big things. So staying back here to counterpunch something, because the Emperor's Children will have to come forward at some point. Staying back with them and them, ready to jump on anything if the Emperor's Children do overextend their lines. But we are cleansing down here. We are presenting a strong front, and we want to crack open a vehicle. Starting over here with the first unit of jet bikes, targeting a Land Raider, hitting on 3s, and those 6s are sustained. It's a good start, isn't it? The Harlequin rule kicking in turn 1.
You suggested I roll them all together. But
Yeah,
I thought, what if I get loads of sustained
no,
hits?
you're not going to be able to crack them. That's why I didn't even pop and smoke. You're not going to kill a Land Raider in turn 1, are you? No, you're not. Anti-vehicle 4+.
Yes, so that's 6 wounds.
Yeah, anti-vehicle 4+ dev wounds. That's a flat 6.
Yeah.
Land Raider's already down to 10 wounds remaining, and then you're firing again with the second squad?
Yeah.
Okay, rinsing and repeating.
Do you want to pop smoke now?
No, it's going to be fine. You're not going to kill it in one round of shooting. I'm not spending my CP this early. Okay, that's 3 hits with the sustained.
Okay.
Yes.
Another 6 damage.
Right, okay. Maybe I should have... It's on 4 remaining. Next, we're on to Wraith Lords. Now, they have a rule about picking on units and things.
So I usually pick both of them to be anti-vehicle because they're my only really good anti-vehicle, but I've chosen this guy to be anti-vehicle.
Yep.
And because you don't have that many vehicles and you've got a lot of infantry, this guy is anti-infantry. So
right.
Reroll ones to hit and to wound.
Against those selected targets. Yep. So the anti-vehicle one's shooting at my...
Land Raider.
Okay.
And my Spirit Seer is pointing at it.
Yeah.
So he'll get sustained hits against
Will
it
he?
as well. Yep.
If you crack it open, it's good. It's going to be fine. It's good. There's snake eyes.
Reroll ones.
Oh yeah, reroll ones because they're the anti-vehicles that, yes. So one of the Lancers lands home.
Yep.
Bright Lance needs force to wound a Land Raider though. That is a wound. AP3, bit of cover in the way. So AP2, I need a 4. That's not a 4. Do I spend a CP now?
It's D6 plus 2 damage.
It's... No, go for it. No. Kill the Land Raider. Do you spend a CP? All you need is a 2. A few moments later, you are spending the CP. That is a 2.
Yeah.
That is 4 damage. Okay.
It was. I had other shots, but there was the damage roll. It's the time to spend it.
Yes. The Land Raider's gone. Does it blow up? No, it doesn't blow up. So that's the Land Raider gone. That is Bring It Down. One of the Flawless Blades took a couple of mortal wounds as they came stumbling out of the wreckage. Now we're coming up to the Dark Reaper's high up on this, a broken ruin. One of them can see down into the flawless blades. The other 4 are shooting across the battlefield into the rhino in the backfield.
Yep.
Let's see if the one that can shoot a flawless blade can take on a flawless blade. I think they hit on a 3.
They do.
They are Eldar. That's a miss. Brilliant. Here's the Exarch shooting at a rhino. He hits on a 2. That's a 2. And the other 3 shots hit on 3s. So 1 hit with an Exarch, 1 hit with a normal guy.
Yeah, they're slightly different damage rolls.
Right.
So do the Exarch first.
Strength
10, so 3s.
Yes. That's a wound.
That's AP2, but you've got cover.
Yeah, and then the other
The
one.
other one is same strength.
Right, doesn't wound. AP2 with cover needs a 4. That's not a 4. How much damage?
D6.
D6 on the rhino? For 1 on the rhino. Okay, back to the Wraith Lords. Firing number 2 into the flawless blade.
This is the one that rerolls ones against infantry.
Okay.
So well timed.
Right, 3s to hit. There's a 1.
There's a 1.
Yeah, good. And strength 12, wounds on 2s, rerolls 1s. There's a 1 again and a 2.
It's getting him out of my system.
Okay, so it's 2 wounds.
2, AP3.
Yeah, and vulnerable saves on them or death. The one who was injured gets cut in half.
Yep.
Now we're descending down into the middle of the broken ruins where this troop is firing all their guns at the infractors behind that barricade there. 3 of them are fusion pistols.
Again, they hit slightly differently. So the troop master hits on a 2.
Yes.
And the other 2 hit on 3s.
Right. Everything hits. Strength 8 melter.
Yep.
2s to wound.
2 wounds.
2 of them wound.
4, but you've got cover.
Bit of cover. I need 6s. Don't get any 6s. We're in melter range. That's 2 dead.
Yep. So 1 Euro disruptor.
Right.
Hits on a 3.
Yes, that's a 6.
Anti-infantry 2+.
Is it?
AP2 becomes AP1.
That's a failed save. How much damage?
1 damage.
Right.
And then 2 shuriken pistols.
Okay.
3s.
They both hit.
And that's sustained because they got out of a transport.
Okay.
Just remembered, I need to remember that.
Nice.
These are strength 4, so 4s.
Yes. 2 more wounds. And...
AP1, AP dash.
Right, you kill 3 in total. That's a couple of infractors down. Now we're doing the Starweaver, firing both of its shuriken cannons into the other unit of infractors.
So it hits on 3, 6s are sustained.
No sustained there.
And lethal.
Okay.
These are strength 6.
So 3s to wound. We have 2 wounds. 2 4-up saves. I lose 2. So a couple in one unit taken out, a couple in another unit taken out. Then we've got this Death Jester up here. And he is in range with a squad of 2.
Yep.
Choosing ignores cover.
Yep.
Hits on 2s, right, Death Jesters?
Yep.
And there's a 1.
Yep, always.
Right, okay.
Strength 6, so 3s to wound.
Yes. Up wound.
AP
minus 2.
2, but then you ignore cover.
I need a 5. That's a 6.
Nicely done.
So down in the centre we've got another Death Jester and the Avatar. The Avatar is in range of this squad of 3, so he's chucking in the Wailing Doom.
Yeah.
Throwing
2 up.
Yeah. And that's definitely a hit.
That's going to be a 2s to wound.
Yeah. Strength really. Where are we? That's a 3.
Yep.
Let's go through the trees. Does it hit a tree on a 6?
Yes.
That's a dead tree. I mean, those trees are already dead, but he was running really fast with the help of battle focus, so it wasn't the best aim. We've got a couple more bikes over here as well, because you want to see what you can do against this transport with your haywire stuff.
Yep.
So into the Rhino, 3s to hit, yeah. And only 2 of them hit.
Except that's sustained.
Okay, 3 of them hit. 4s do wounds. That is 6 damage. It's on 3 left. So can the Wave Serpent crack open this Rhino and get even more points for Bring It Down? This is where the Shuriken Cannon's coming. No, the Bright Lance.
Bright Lance coming this way, Shuriken Cannon into the 2-man.
That's it, the other way around, yes.
So 1 twin Bright Lance.
There's a miss.
Misses.
Right. And then the Shuriken
Cannon.
Into the infantry.
That goes back into sustained.
Yes.
And lethal.
And lethal, right, okay.
And
so, well, you got sustained as well then.
I've already got.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
2
wounds,
wounds.
AP1, AP dash.
We're in cover.
Yep.
You kill 1 more. Leaves 1 in that squad.
Yep.
Holding onto a melter, and you've got 1 gun left to fire, and a Death Jester.
Yeah.
But you're not shooting at the guy with the melter. You're shooting at the guy squad of 3.
Yeah, I've got a cunning plan.
Cunning plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to maximise my firepower.
Right.
He's got an enhancement that you can choose both. Ignores cover.
Right.
Oh, well, there is a tree cannon in the way. So he ignores cover and sustained hits 3.
Right. Okay. And he hits on 2s.
Hits on 2s.
No sustains there.
Sustains. Strength 6, so 3s to wound.
Yes. I need 5s. 1 falls. Would have killed the guy in the other squad.
Would have done.
Yeah, instead I've got a Melter Plasma there. Melter Plasma in the other squad. That's the end of the Eldari shooting phase in turn 1.
Yep.
They've cracked open a Land Raider. That's going to be worth 4 points for Bring It Down. They're cleansing this objective over here. And we've got some potential first turn charges.
Yep.
This troop in the ruin down here, they want to YOLO straight through there into the Noise Marines. They only need a 4. How hard can it be? That's a 9.
Not that hard.
Right, so the troop master in the squad, YOLO into the Noise Marines. You're actually going to go charging in with the Wave Serpent into the last guy with the Melter over here. Because Emperor's Children rule is, we can fall back, shoot and charge, but you can't shoot and charge the same unit that you were engaged with. They're a bit selfish. They have to pick on something else. So it stops the Melter shooting at them. And it's only a 4. There's a barricade there. So get within inch. Yes, get within 2 of a barricade. That's fine. We'll start with a Wave Serpent. I don't have the CP to interrupt. Tank ends up there. We did the attacks and I did the attacks back again. They just bounced into each other. So that's resolved. Nothing happened there. Just shutting down that Melter from shooting the tank. Right, now we're on to the troop. What are we starting off with?
Troop Master's going first.
Right.
Try and he uses 2 damage weaponry to do as best he can, first of all.
Okay.
So he naturally rerolls 1s and gets +1 to hit. The unit as a whole are choosing +1 to wound.
Because you got out of a vehicle this turn. Do they have sustained until the end of the turn?
And I do need to remember that, thank you.
Right.
I've happily forgotten that.
Okay.
So, hits on 2s.
Right. No, that one's really cocked. Yeah, okay. So everything hits.
Nothing special.
Right. Strength?
Strength is 5.
Right.
With +1 to wound.
So 3s, because they are toughness 5.
And dev wounds.
Oh. Right.
That's cocked.
So we have a wound and the dev wound, and he kills 2 of them on his own.
Yep. So Power Sword first.
Yes.
From the Sergeant equivalent.
Yes.
Hits on 3s.
And there's the sustained.
That's sustained, so they go back in.
Strength 4?
Strength 4.
+1 a wound, 4s. Right. 2 wounds.
2
Okay, 5s. That injures 1, or is it 2 damage?
1 damage.
Okay, so 1's injured, 2 are dead. 20 attacks with the remaining 4 guys.
Yep.
It's a lot of attacks.
Hitting on 3s.
Yes.
6 is sustained.
Yes. Right. So 4s, we really want to see those 6s. No
6s.
6s.
And
5 wounds out of 20 attacks. Wasn't good, was it?
well, less than I was hoping for.
AP 1. 1 was injured. He's dead. You only take down 3.
Yeah.
It was a bold strategy, Cotton. It didn't quite pay off. Let's fight back with just the normal Noise Marines. They hit on 3s. Look at, see, I'm hitting. And your toughness elf, right?
Yes.
So 3s to wound them. How many 4-up and vulnerable saves can you make?
All of them. All of them.
All of them? -1. Just 1?
No, 2. Fell 2.
And you failed 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. Failed 2. Then the sword on the dude, on the Lord Coffinist. He hits on 2s. And at strength 5, he's going to wound on 3s. Only 3 wounds come through. More 4+ and vulnerable saves. And you make... Okay. You only lost 2.
Yes.
And traded out 3. Can they jump back inside that thing now?
If they weren't in engagement range, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But you didn't die.
Well, we didn't die. And so, at the end of Eldari turn 1, the end of Harlequin's turn 1 in this battle for the Webway, they get 6 points for Bring It Down and cleansing stuff. They've cracked open Lucis's ride in the first turn. They've delivered a unit deep into the Echoes of Ecstasy's deployment zone. And the Avatar is striding across the middle of the battlefield. There's significant threats now for the heroes of our story, the Echoes of Ecstasy, to respond to in the middle of the field. Over here, these guys are a bit out on the wind for now. For now, both of us have very, very fast armies. As we go on to Emperor's Children, turn 2. So 6-0. And the Emperor's Children want to sabotage a portion of the Webway and also bring down one of those vehicles, or one of those Wraith Lords. So we're sabotaging this unit of Infractors down here. They're infiltrated in. We're sabotaging, and if they're still there at the end of my opponent's turn, the end of the Harlequin's turn, we'll get a couple of points for that. And then we advanced with Rhino and got onto this objective, and advanced and re-rolled the advance roll for the Noise Marines and still rolled a 1. And we wanted to come out that way to fire lots of shots in, but it turned out I could only get 2 guns to bear. So instead, they're sticking to the terrain. The terrain's nice and tall, so they can't be seen by anything. They're keeping their heads low, and they're going to jump out next turn and hopefully kill something and not rob ones for their advance rolls. But Lucius and the Flawless Blade see some juicy targets right in front of them. You shot his ride. He's going to go in there. I'm not sure what he can do against the Wraith Knight, but he's definitely going to have a go. He likes taking on big targets. And then the Eldari spent the last of their battle focus tokens when there was some movement in the middle. So the guy with the melter fell back. Yep. The other unit that got lit up, they move round over here to get melter shots in range of both vehicles. Because the orders are to bring it down, to take down one of those vehicles. Also, if I take down one of those monsters, one of these Wraith Lords, that's extra points as well. So that's what's happening in the centre. And then the Noise Marines, well, the unit that were engaged, they fell back. They can shoot some shots in as well. But they can't shoot the Harlequins they were in combat with, so the other unit should make short work of those Harlequins. And then I had a decision to make to bust forward with the Infractors through and get some more melter shots in. Now, I have made this objective sticky, and I could do that. But then, if I move off this objective, there are Harlequins in reserve that could come on and take it. And the Noise Marines don't want to stay back behind cover for the entire game. After killing them, they want to move forward. So I have to keep the Infractors back. The Harlequins are keeping me honest with this trickery. So we have to stay here. There was also another counter move when the Rhino on this flank on 3 hull points remaining came zooming around this side. There were some Rangers on that objectives. They're flickered back into the cover as well.
Didn't get completely into the room, but it's just moved a little bit away.
Yeah, just to get a bit further away. We're not worried about those jet bikes for now. I mean, if you crack the Rhino, you crack the Rhino. It's a Rhino. Then we're going to come spilling out next turn. I'm kind of worried about that Avatar, though. You'll notice that there is a largely Avatar-free zone for a potential to... apart from the couple of units that I've put down here, we're trying to stay clear of the Avatar for now. Okay, so let's start the shooting phase here by destroying this unit of Harlequins that dared to come close to our lines. So here's the Lord firing in with 2 Screamer pistols, which hit on 2s. All of these ones... damn it, drop dice don't count. Thanks for going all the way down there. Well done. While you're down there. These hit on 3s. 6s are sustained. Strength 5. 3s to wound. Many 4+ and buns. 2 damage a time. That kills the unit and puts the Troop Master down a couple of wounds.
He's got 2 left.
Then the Blast Masters hit him. And that's sustained. We get 7 hits out of 6 shots. These are strength 10. Yeah, he's got a lot of 4 buns to make.
All of 4s? It's not too far off, but far enough.
Okay, they're gone. Their job was to try and destroy an entire unit of Noise Marines, and they failed. They failed their task, Pootle.
Yeah, so screw them, they're just elves.
But you killed 3 Noise Marines, and let's face it, every dead Noise Marine is good for you. Talking about the Noise Marines that you killed, they're going to shoot at the tank right in front. So we have a Screamer pistol. And we have the other one. Here's the Lord on 2s, and here's the thing on 3s. That's sustained. These are strength 5. What's the...
Starweaver is toughness 6.
Is it?
Yep.
So these are 5s to wound Starweaver. There is 2 invulnerable saves there.
Make one, fail one.
Right, that's 2 damage.
4 left.
4 left. Now the Masters of the Blast variety. Hit on 3s. Again, sustained.
Nice.
Strength 10.
3s.
Okay. And they're 3 damage a time. No. Okay, so let's bring it down. The Melter guy down there that was engaged with the Wave Serpent can't shoot the Wave Serpent because Emperor's Children things. We can shoot the Avatar though. So we'll let him know we missed him. We probably don't want to hit him to let him know that we're in this ruin. This unit right in front of the Wave Serpent has to shoot the Wave Serpent. Here's the Melter, which hits and doesn't do anything. Here's an Overcooked Plasma, which hits once and doesn't do anything as well. And does it overcook and blow up in his face?
No.
New. Right, then we came out across to this flank where this Rhino's firing into stealthed up, camo-cloaked Rangers. I fired all the shots in, did a couple of wounds, but they made their saves. Can't see them in that ruin either. And that's pretty much it for the Emperor's Children guns, because Land Raider's gone and they're out of a thing. That can't see anything. So charging. I suppose we want to charge that wave serpent to give you minuses and things. So the tormentors, they'll go charging in. Highly unlikely to do anything to that wave serpent, but we'll go charging in there. And then Lucius is going to go into both units, both the front unit of jet bikes and that Lord. 5. And that's the only charge for the Emperor's Children. The Echoes of Ecstasy have a first turn charge as well. Calling on demonic patrons, so we're going to be wounding on 3s. Need to at least kill a model though. Should definitely kill a model to make sure that I kill a model. Because what happens is if I don't kill any then, I offer up one of my models to the dark, to the dark gods instead. So, but we should be able to kill a bike. To make sure that we kill a bike, we're going to put 4 of them into the bikes.
So get my 4-pin ones.
Yes, we're hitting on 2s. That's a lot of hits.
Too shabby.
And the strength 6, toughness 4, but wounding on 3s anyway. 3s just wound. And there's a few. 2 damage a time, many 4-up and vulnerable saves. You've got 3 wounds each. Those are the bikes gone. And then there's 1 into the Lord, which hits on 2s and will now wound on 3s. Okay, so that many wounds, they're -3. 2 damage.
3.
Yeah, they're my elite. They're the best of the best.
So 5 up.
Yes. Right, that's 6 damage.
4 left, that's the problem.
Right, here's Lucius. He hits on 2s. Whenever he's targeting monsters, he can reroll hits. And he's going to wound on 3s. And whenever he's targeting monsters or vehicles, he can reroll wounds. He really didn't need the help, did he?
No.
Because that's all 6 that come through. They're all -3, 3 damage a time.
These are 5 ups.
150-point model, though. Yeah, that's 3, 6. That's 12 damage on his own. No, that is another. Bring it down target. Okay, then we did the fight in the middle. Tormentors knocking on the side of a tank and the tank ramming them back again. No wounds caused. That is the end of turn 1. It is 6 points to 4 in favour of the Harlequins. Of course, I'm sabotaging an objective over here, which could be some more points at the end of the Harlequins' turn. They're also on 2 objectives, so they're going to pick up 10 points for the primaries at the start of turn 2. As discussed, there's a boatload of pain that can come crashing against Lucius and the flawless blades here, but then there is a unit of infractors with 42 attacks inside of that rhino over there, which it can disembark and then advance and then charge. And then we have the Avatar, then we have the Fire Dragons who are still inside the Wave Serpent, and there's another unit of troops inside that Wave Serpent as well. So it's early doors for the battle. This fight is a long way over. A long way over? A long way from over. It's Harlequin's turn 2. Harlequins pick up 10 more points on the primary, and they want to establish a locus in the middle of the battlefield. Plant a flag. The webway is theirs. They also want to spread out and engage on all fronts. So while these units of Emperor's Children are largely out of the fight, sabotaging away and unaffected by the rest of the Harlequin force, the rest of the Harlequin force explode like a starburst, using their superior movement and then appearing in every single quarter of the battlefield. They're engaging on all fronts. And this little Death Jester up here, he's establishing a locus, planting a flag down. He's within 6 inches of the central objective. So they're achieving all of their secondaries. And then the first thing that happened was Fire Dragons came zipping out of one side of the Wave Serpent. The unit in the Wave Serpent, the troop, came zipping straight through the central ruin over here, spending a battle focus token so I couldn't overwatch them, because Noise Marines with sustained hits, they can chuck out a lot of damage. So I couldn't overwatch them on the way in. So I did spend a CP on Dark Vigor and pull back with the unit of Noise Marines. I don't want you charging both of the units back here. So a reactive move from the Echoes of Ecstasy, showing off their superior movement as well. And then that's one hell of a footprint in the middle. We've got Fire Dragons who are going to shoot Lucius in the back. There's the troop that were on the objective. They've come forward to charge him. There's a Wraith Knight there, and that's going to charge him as well. And then there was another big unit of troop. And after the Wave Serpent was emptied, they came running in it. They came clambering in it. So the Wave Serpent is, well, you've got another unit in it, because whenever you get out, you get sustained hits. Yep. So this unit over here, They've got sustained hits. Doesn't kick into the fire dragons, but does kick into Harlequin troops. Yep. So when they get out again, next turn, turn 3, that's the sustainedness happening. In the back here, guarding your home objective. You've got 2 units within range, just in case Terminators deep strike in and evaporate the bikes. Then they could potentially score it. And then the scouts used a battle focus token and a run to charge across over here. So there's no room to deep strike some Terminators in here. It's either all the way to the left or all the way to the right if I want to deep strike in turn 2 and zoning out their objective quite effectively. So that's the centre. That's all the way into my deployment zone. That's all the way into the Harlequin's deployment zone, and then more movement happened. Battle focus token on the Avatar. He's going route 1, straight up the battlefield, straight towards that unit of Noise Marines, ignoring the infractors, going straight that way. And then a 3rd unit came out of the Wave Serpent, blitz moving Solitaire.
Yeah. So and he starts all the way over there, and he's way the hell over on this flank now.
He's here.
Yeah.
He gets extra movement, extra advancing. He can advance and charge. 3 wounds left on that Rhino. These guys are engaging on all fronts. The idea is to crack open the Rhino with 1 haywire shot, and then charge the contents with the Solitaire and potentially the bikes as well. There's a lot of models inside that thing. But how many attacks does the Solitaire have now?
Normally 9. He's got 12 this
turn. He's got 12
so
now.
I do need to make sure I do kill it.
Okay.
That would be embarrassing.
Yeah, if you don't kill the Rhino, it's just going to bounce off its hull. He's really good at killing infantry, not so good at killing tanks. So that's happening on this. Basically, you're everywhere. There's a colourful explosion of rainbow lights as flip belts flicker through the webway. The Harlequins have got their targets. Now let's see how many they can kill. Now, let's see if we can crack open a Rhino. It's 4 shot. I could make you -1 to hit, but then you're winning on... I think it's dead anyway.
So 3 hits, 6 explode.
Yes.
Right, I just need 1 4 up.
Just 1 4. That's all you need.
All I need.
There's 2 4s. Yes, exactly. Even if it had popped smoke, it had got through. Does it blow up? It doesn't blow up. And so the infractors disembark right in front of that tiny Solitaire all over that objective. I didn't take any mortal wounds when we clambered out of the wreckage. Okay, now we're coming down to the gunfire into Lucius's unit. We fired in the bikes first. Strength 3 didn't do anything. And now you're firing fire dragons in. I've got 2 CP over there. What I can do is make my -1 to hit with uncanny reactions. But you're re-rolling all the hits and all the wounds and all the things. And if I spend that CP, I'll be down to 1, which means I won't be able to pay to interrupt. And I'm going to get charged by 2 units there.
Well, and there's interruptions over there.
There's interruptions over there as well. So I don't think I want to spend the CP. You just shoot me with your fire dragons.
Yeah. So I'll do the main guys first.
Yes. Hitting on 3s.
I wish there was something special. But
Everything hit.
And strength 9.
3s to wound. We are toughness 5.
I can re-roll wounds.
It's 3 wounds.
AP 4.
They have invulnerable saves. They're infused by the power of the warp. So 2 get through. We're in melter range.
Melter 3 as well.
That kills 2 of them outright.
Yep.
1 minute. They reroll hits and wounds and damage and all against vehicles and things. But that was fine. None of the thing is fine. That would have been the same. Here's the Exarch. And
he hits on a 3.
Does he?
Yep.
Okay. So you shot 2 in the back.
Yep.
Now grenades are getting thrown at them by the troop in front, looking for 4s. That's far too many 4s. Blows up 1 sky high, significantly reduces, hurts another 1, and then they pull out their guns and shoot as well. Here's a shuriken pistol on the 2.
This is a Shadow Seer.
Right. That hits. Any more shuriken pistols? Or are you going to start off with that one?
Yes, that one. So this is 5.
Yes.
No.
That's a 1, right?
Then we've got 1 Neurodisruptor on a 3.
Okay. That's a 2.
And then 2 more shuriken pistols.
2 more normal shuriken pistols. Yep. So they hit on 3s and need 5s because you're trying to tickle off that last wound.
Yeah.
There's a 5.
If you want.
There's a failed save. Because now there's 1 flawless blade left with Lucius and now there's fusion guns.
So 2 on 3s.
Right, both of them hit.
No sustained, can get out of vehicles.
Yeah, 3s to wound.
3s to wound. Both wounds, 54 in bugs.
I've failed them both. That'll kill 1. How much damage is it?
D6 plus 2.
On Lucius. I'm not going to CP reroll it. I want my 2 to pay to interrupt, and he has a feel no pain. He'll be fine, and you're going to roll a 1. You don't roll a 1. Do you want to CP reroll that into a 1?
No.
So 5 wounds come through into Lucius.
Yep.
He likes a little bit of pain.
Oh, he does.
He only feels 1. Right, Lucius on 5 wounds remaining. Now he's going to take a couple of bright lances to the face. This could sting.
Will nominate that he gets sustained hits.
Yeah, and he's re-rolling hit rolls of 1, re-roll wound rolls of 1 because he's an infantry guy. There's a 1.
Re-rolls that.
Re-rolls that, yes.
So that's 2 hits.
2 hits, right. Strength 12?
Strength 12.
2's to wound.
Re-rolling once.
There's a 2 and a 1.
But I re-roll the 1.
Yeah.
2 2s.
2 2s. And he can make his 4 up and buttons. He's going to be fine. He 1 gets through again. I'm not CP re-rolling it. He can take it. He likes a little bit of pain.
D6 plus 2.
D6 plus 2. Maybe I should. That's 4. Do you want to CP re-roll that into a 1? You've got 1 over there.
Yeah.
No? 4. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's on 3 wounds remaining. He's half dead and smiling and laughing in your general direction. Then we had another pistol come into Lucius. He just shrugged. The Avatar threw his wailing doom into the last melt. He's dead. Fired it into the Infractor, speared him into the ground. He died. Now we're on to the Wave Serpent. The shuriken cannons are coming into the unit that's engaged in close combat. And then the Bright Lance, you're shooting the devil in the back.
Yeah.
You're shooting Lucius in the back.
That's the worst that could happen.
What if you miss?
He won't miss, although he's -1 because he's in combat. So hits on a 4.
Yes.
He does get sustained.
Okay.
It's a hit.
There's a hit. It's a 2 to wound him.
It's a 2 to win. It's twin links.
There's a wound. He's going to make a 4 up and bun. He'll be fine.
I'm sure he will.
He doesn't make a 4 up and bun.
You still want to save your CP. Because if he's dead, you don't need it anymore.
He'll be fine.
He's fine.
He'll be fine.
Okay.
He'll be fine.
He still might be fine.
That is 4 wounds.
Yep.
4 feeling of the pains. He's fine. He's on a wound remaining. Laughing still. He's loving it.
I like it. I like that.
Right, then the 2 wounds came into the cannons, into the Infractors that are clambering over the tank and killed them both. Then we come over here. There's a Death Jester shooting down at the Infractors that jumped out of a vehicle.
I'm going to choose sustained hits 3 this time. Just
Okay.
on the off chance that I roll trip 6s.
Right. No 6s. That is 3 hits though.
Yep.
He's going to wound on 3s. He wounds once.
Once.
-2. I'll put it on a guy in cover and he gets killed. So there's no more shots coming in over here. We're going to see what the Solitaire does. There's no more shots coming into Lucius on one way. I imagine you've got those guys up there, the Dark Reapers. They could shoot as well. We're running out of guns. We've got the troop that came flying out the Wave Serpent shooting at the Tormentors.
Yep.
Okay.
So we've got 2 fusions hitting on 3s.
Yeah. And that's Snake Eyes. Brilliant.
They did get out, so I didn't really. They got sent hits, and 1 from the Troop Master.
Okay.
Wow.
And there's another one. That's 3 ones in a row. Thank
Yes.
you. Thanks for that. Because they would have insta-killed them.
Yep. I've got 2 Neurodisruptors on
Right.
3s.
They hit.
They hit. It's anti-infantry 2+.
Right,
they
they
both wound.
wound.
AP2.
Those. Ooh, thank you. 5s. One takes a wound.
One wound.
And then there's a
And
shuriken
then
pistol.
There's a shuriken pistol in there as well.
Yeah.
On a 3.
You tickle off the last wound?
No.
No. You just injure one?
Yeah.
Right, that happened.
That was subpar.
However, I'm sure it's going to be fine when they go wailing in there with their flip boats jumping off the top rope. Those Infractors might not be long for this world. Right, we've got some Dark Reapers. That one's doing the objective thing. We've got some Dark Reapers up here with a wide field of fire. So they're shooting all the way across the battlefield, down into the unit that the Solitaire wants to charge.
Yeah.
Give him a fighting chance. He might need it. He might need the help.
So we'll have the 3 standard guys,
Right.
leaving the Exarch. So these hit on 3s.
Yes. There's a hit.
A hit. It's crack missiles, so they can be winning on 2s.
Right.
So it wounds.
Okay.
AP.
That's a dead.
That's 1 dead.
Right.
And then the Exarch hits
He hits.
and wounds.
And that's
Saves.
not a dead. And that's the end of the shooting phase. Now we've got charges from the Harlequins on the front, the back, the right, and the left. And so Lucius, on 1 wound remaining, gets charged by a Wraith Lord and a troop with a Troop Master. Then the Solitaire Auto goes in. It's like a 5 or 6 for the bikes.
Not a
4 is not. Okay, so the Solitaire's going to have to go in there on his own unless you spend your last CP to try and give him a fighting chance. I think he needs the help with his 12 attacks.
Well, they're not too shabby.
Right.
It changes the calculus every now. I was wondering about going into your Noise Marines, but they could be also in on the Infractors and then steal your home objective, which
they could.
Is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So I'm going to CP this one.
CP reroll the bikes. Okay. That's an 8. They get in there. Yeah, the Avatar needs a 3. Don't roll snake eyes. Right, there's 4. He just gets in there. And then these guys charging Infractors, trying to steal the home objective.
I think if I hadn't spent the CP, I might have risked charge there.
Yeah.
So, but I'm expending the squad, and I'll just take your home
It takes
objective.
points away from you.
Yeah.
Okay. They go flying in.
And they wouldn't have made that charge.
All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successful charges. So Solitaire versus Bikes over here, but Lucius over there. And I've got 2 CP, and he's still alive. So where are you going? You're going to let Lucius swing?
I'm going to let Lucius swing because...
Or you're going to kill Lucius and then
Yeah, quite. Because the number of attacks there is frightening.
I also re-roll all fail wounds on because you're in range of that objective there.
You're going to have trouble wounding me.
No.
So we're going to go with Solitaire first.
Going to go with Solitaire. Yeah. I like it. Right, so Solitaire's got 1,000,000 attacks.
12.
Hits on 2s.
12 million. Hits on 2s.
6s are sustained because you got out of a vehicle.
Good.
And that's more hits than you have attacks. Strength 6, 3s to wound. Many wounds. And he has got precision, so you can apply them to my lord, which means I'll start tank 4 up invulnerable saves. What's the AP normally?
AP 2, damage 2.
Right. So yeah, the Solitaire is going for the lord. So I do 3 at a time, because these are going to be 4 up and burns until he's dead. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's still fine. He's dead. He's dead. Now the lord, Exultant, is dead. All of these then go on the unit, and these are 5 up saves. And he takes down the lord and 3 infractors, leaving 5 of them remaining.
I'd buy that for $1.
And then Lucius is definitely going to step up and interrupt. Oh, I just remembered a thing. Lucius has got fights first anyway.
Oh.
So he would have fought first anyway.
Yes.
Then you would have picked over there anyway. Yes. So we're good. We're good. We so long as he's not leading a unit, he has fights first. And he's no longer leading a unit. Brutal. Lucius would have fought first. Then you'd have fought with the Solitaire.
Yep.
And then I could pay to interrupt with those units and hit the bikes.
Yep.
That's how that works.
Yep.
Yay. Let's do Lucius things. Right. So for Fight the Wraith Lord, I'm winning it on 5s.
Oh, of course.
If I hit the Quins, though, we're winning them on 3s.
Yes.
Is there a character in that unit?
There is.
Because if Lucius fights a character, monster, or vehicle unit, he rerolls all hits and all wounds. So let's pull out the whip and whip that unit. Okay, so bajillion attacks on 2. Say that again. What?
The Shadow Seer makes your weapons hazardous.
I think he's dead anyway.
I think he is.
So we're hitting you on 2s. And we're re-rolling. And the whip is sustained. We get 14 hits through with the whip. This is strength 3. So it's going to wound on 3s. And re-roll wounds. That was a wound. Because it is a character unit. And they're all -1 damage a time. Basically, you need a boatload of 4 up and vulnerable saves. Lucius doing Lucius things. Right, that wipes out everyone in the unit. Puts the Shadow Seer down to 3 wounds remaining. Then his weapon becomes hazardous. I don't want to roll a 1. It's not a 1.
Yeah.
So that was Lucius. We'll get back to that. Then you fought with the Solitaire.
Yep.
Then we're going to pay to interrupt and kill those bikes before they kill the rest of the dudes.
Yep.
We're going to have to deal with that Solitaire later. Let's Rupture, Lash, and Dueling Saber the bikes on 3s. And they're toughness 4, so we're wounding on 4s. But because they're in range of that objective, we're rerolling all failed wounds. I remember the rule. The number of times I've filmed a battle report and I've forgotten this one. More 4s? Many more 4s. So they've got 3 wounds each and lots of invulnerable saves to make. 1 damagio a time. 4s.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, they're dead.
Yes. So we're locked up there with the tiny Solitaire. That was a good use of CP, in fact, because the bikes can actually kill. They're strength 6, -2, 2 damage. They would have killed a chunk of infractors, but we're still fighting. But then we have to come back to the Lucius fight. Let's see if he can survive on 1 wound. So sweet profile. Hitting on 3s with a big Wraith Lord. And, okay, that many. Strength of the sweet profile. 3s to wound.
Rerolling once.
Yeah, rerolling once. There's a 1. That's a lot of wounds. How many of these can he parry? What's the AP?
AP2.
AP2. He needs to parry a lot of 4+ invulnerable saves to have no more CP. 2 get through. How much damage?
4 in total, 2 each.
It's 2 a time.
Yeah.
I can make all the feel no pains. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's not fine. Let's slay the warlord. I mean, he did some work though. Took out 2 bikes, a wraith lord, an entire unit of troops in a turn and a bit. What an absolute hero. We've still got a couple more fights to do though. We have the Avatar over here and another troop charging these tormentors. Sweet profile with a great big sword. Here's the Avatar. On 2s. He doesn't miss. The Avatar doesn't miss. Strength 8 though.
Yeah.
So 3s to wound. You might not wound every single time. What's the AP?
AP2.
AP2. Alright, so 5 up saves on the 3 remaining guys. And another one. And another one. Okay, they're all dead. And then I've got these 4 up invulnerable saves on the Lord. And he's dead as well. The Avatar one-shots him. At this point, I've got an Avatar rampaging through my deployment zone, and the casualties for the Echoes of Ecstasy are mounting, and it's not over yet. You've got this troop down here. Right, here's a power sword.
Hitting on 3s.
Yes. 6 is sustained, so that's 6 hits. With +1 to wound you're doing.
Strength 4.
So 3s to wound. With +1 to wound. Okay.
And they're dev.
They're dev?
Yes.
Well, these are saves normally. AP -2. So you do these before devs.
Yeah.
So that kills 1. And 1 was injured.
Stay right behind. They go right at the end after we've done the whole
You're
unit.
right, you're right.
This is 5 attacks from the Troop Master on 2s.
Troop Master 2s, right, okay. He hits 4
And
times.
he rerolls 1s.
Does he?
Because he just does that naturally, it doesn't matter.
Right, okay.
These are 2s to wound because it's
Nice.
strength 6. Or strength 5.
+1 to
Plus 1
wound.
to wound.
Yes. So 4 wounds.
AP2 damage 2.
AP2 damage 2. That's another 2 dead.
Right.
Then a bunch more attacks came through and the entire unit wiped out. Then I had the devs. Yep, they made it look easy. And at the end of that fight phase, the Harlequins have stolen the home field objective for the Echoes of Ecstasy. And now I've got a choice between an Avatar and a big troop of dudes. Like, they can advance and shoot and try and run away from the Avatar, but he can move 12 with a battle focus token and potentially catch up with them. So we've got problems down here. Over here, we're kind of okay versus a Solitaire, except for the fact that the Solitaire is going to go first. And if I fall back, I can't charge the Solitaire. Then you've still got another unit inside there. The Harlequins are also racking up the orders by achieving their secondaries. But the Echoes of Ecstasy, we are sabotaging this objective here. We are on this objective down here, and we're holding the other objective in the combat with the Solitaire on the other side of the battlefield. Can't even see him. He's below our ankle. He's an ankle biter.
No, you just can't see him. So you think it's my objective?
It's yes. I'm worried. Emperor's Children turn 2. Adding up all the things, the Harlequins are winning by 5 points. It's 22 points to 17 before the Emperor's Children start doing their things, and they want to kill stuff and no prisoners and cleanse this battlefield of some of the filth. So the Echoes of Ecstasy are on the back foot, but the order has gone out to take no prisoners, and we need to make them bleed. So we mean to do that in this turn. Starting up over here, the Rhino's going to be cleansing an objective, following a secondary order as well. And then we've got Noise Marines and Tormentors shooting in at Fire Dragons, but some of the Noise Marines can also shoot across. They got a nice advance. They can also shoot across with their strength 10 weapons into that Wraith Lord over there. They got a really nice advance. But these guys got a 1 and re-rolled a 1, the other unit of Infractors. Then they want to go in there and polish it off. And I don't fancy their chances very much. The shooting phase needs to do a lot of damage into that Wraith Lord. But if we can get rid of the Fire Dragons and the Wraith Lord, then that's a lot of killing. And there's a unit of Terminators on this flank as well, and they want to kill the bikes. And then potentially a 9-inch charge into the Wraith Lord. I might charge them first and YOLO in, trying to take away assets there. But then there's still a big unit of 10 inside that Wave Serpent that can either come this way. And there's still the Avatar over here, who isn't going to be taking any firepower this turn. But what is going to be taking some firepower over here is the unit of troops that came through and destroyed the Tormentors last turn. This is a lot of shots. There's potentially 2 units there, 2 more kills. Kill them, kill them, kill them, he says. Maybe kill all of them. take away some of the tools that the Harlequins have remaining. That means the Dark Reapers are going to be untouched. Round here, we fell back from combat with the Solitaire, staying in range of the objective. If the Avatar wants to come to this side of the battlefield, then he can. And the second unit of Terminators deep struck in over here. I know the Solitaire's done his blitz move, but even when he doesn't do his blitz move, he's an absolute beatstick. So the second unit of Terminators want to shoot the Solitaire, get rid of him as well. It still leaves plenty of assets left for the Harlequins. They still have a unit to come in from strategic reserve, but I'm looking to kill a lot of the pointy-eared Eldar this turn, and the more I kill means that there's less stuff coming back at me. And the dead pile with the Echoes of Ecstasy is quite large right now. We need to do something about that. So let's start here by shooting a chunk of Terminators at the Solitaire. Here's a chunk of Combi Bolters, hitting on 4s because he is -1 to hit. And we wound on 3s. We do 4 wounds. He has got 4 wounds.
This could do it by itself.
Yeah. 4 up and buns. Okay. Takes 1 wound. Here's a Reaper autocannon, which is sustained, which is good because we hit twice. Strength 7. They both wound. They're both 1 damage. He's going to live.
He definitely is going to live.
He's going to live on 3 wounds remaining.
Do this all day.
We're going to have to charge him. Okay, that didn't happen. Right, coming over here, let's shoot a bajillion noise marine shots into this unit. And a blizzard of firepower washed in, killing the unit. Putting the troop master down to 2 wounds remaining. We might have to charge him. I don't think we can run away from the Avatar. The Avatar is going to move 12 with a battle focus token and probably kill them all anyway. So we'll probably need to charge them just to get rid of him. Okay. So that happened. Let's come across here to this unit of Noise Marines. The Doom Siren and all the 2 damaged sonic weapons are going into them. And then the Strength 10 into that thing. And the pistols are in range with the Lord and he hits on 2s. That 6 is sustained. And the remaining sonic weaponry hits on 3s. And then these are 3s to wound. Right, so many 4-up saves. 2 damage a time. Doom Siren? There's another mortal wound, kills 4.
Okay.
Then the Blast Master's into the Wraith Lord, and that's sustained. And these are strength 10 versus toughness 10. Looking for 4s to wound. That's 3 wounds. They're -2 ignoring cover. So
4-ups.
Yes. And that does 6 damage. Then after I shot that Wraith Lord, you spent your last battle focus token and did a reactive move and dashed forward to try and make the... Well, it makes the charge from the Terminators impossible. The charge from the Infractors that disembarked from the Rhino had suddenly become like a 9 or something. But you had to decide whether you wanted to go back or forward because those Tormentors, there is a Melter Plasma now looking at him. So it looks like we were going to fire into the Melter Plasma into the Fire Dragon to kill it. But we're going to fire the Melter Plasma into Wraith Lord. We'll fire bolt guns into last Fire Dragon guy. You know, split fire always works. Maybe I can kill both of them. Here's the bolters into the Fire Dragon. See, that's quite nice. That's 4 hits. And 3 wounds. But it does have a 3-up save.
Yeah.
The Exarch. He's got 2 wounds, right?
He does.
Yeah. He's dead. Not CP re-rolling that. 1, he's not Harlequin, and 2, I could charge him anyway. Right, now Melter into Wraith Lord. Start with the Plasma. Start with the overcooked cheeky Plasma. We hit once, and we don't wound. Hazardous. We're good. Cheeky Melter. Cheeky Melter to a Wraith Lord to the face. Of course we miss. Alright, let's come all the way over here then. The Terminators to shoot those bikers. Let's get rid of those bikers there.
As well.
And -1 to hit. 4s to hit them with combi bolters. I only hit 4 times. It's going to be 4s to wound them with combi bolters. We wound them twice. They're just 4 up and buns as well.
Yep.
Okay. 1 takes 2 wounds. They start off with 3. And then there's a Cannon of the Reaper variety on 4s. And at strength 7, this needs 3s. And that's a 4 up and bun.
Is that?
That's devastating.
Yep.
Yeah, it kills 1. Puts 1 down to 2 wounds. And I'm running out of guns. I've got these Infractors. Who's this fella here?
Spirits here.
Spirits here. Let's shoot him with lots of pistols. Let's find out how many are in range. The Plasma guy is at the front, so he's definitely in range. And of course, he's keeping his finger on the trigger. And of course, he misses. Hazardous. And doesn't die. Then I only had 4 in range that could shoot him, and he made his invulnerable saves. So that's the end of my shooting phase. What have I killed? A unit of Fire Dragons and a troop at the back. And that's it, because this thing is cleansing. So now we're going to need to do some charges. I mean, we're going to get caught from the avatar over here. So we might as well charge that troop master with this unit. Let's YOLO in. I don't think they want it. That is a failed charge, and they need to make the charge, otherwise you might just score it. He's a troop master, right? Yep. So he's not below half strength right now, so he's not even battle shocked.
Correct.
Okay, let's CP reroll that. That's a failed charge. Right, round this flank. The Terminators are not going to let me down. 9-inch rerollable charge into the Solitaire.
Yep.
They've never pulled this off. Now is the time. That's a 3. That's a failed charge. Here's the reroll, which they get for free. That's a 3. That's a failed charge. All right, what about here for this unit of Terminators? It's a 10-inch charge. Now you pulled the first one away, but it's re-rollable.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one, that's a failed charge. But the re-rollable will succeed. We need a 10. That's a 9. That would have been a successful charge, but now that's a failed charge. I've got to make one 9-inch charge. This is one 9-inch non-re-rollable charge into both of those units there with infractors.
Yep.
I can make a 9-inch. It's not a skill issue, okay?
Please.
I bake these dice professionally. That's a 5. That's a failed charge. And so at the end of Emperor's Children turn 2 in this battle for the Webway, at least they've cleansed something and killed a couple of units, making it 23 points to 22. They are winning by 1 point. But the Harlequins, they're on 3 of the objectives. They will pick up 15 points on the primary. And the Solitaire is still alive. This Wraith Lord is still alive. There's still a bucket load of pain inside of that wave serpent there. The Harlequins still got a lot of assets to call on. I needed to take some of their weapons away. They still have too many as we go on to Harlequins turn 3. Okay, the Harlequins want to kill the Mark for Death target. They also want to spread out and secure no man's land. So we're starting on this side with the camera because very little is happening down here for now, except for the Solitaire. He's still on 3 wounds remaining, wants to go charging in that unit of infractors. And there's a Death Jester up here pointing down at them as well. And that's the beta Mark for Death target. Kill that, get a couple of points. The other Mark for Death targets are the Terminators and the Rhino. They're worth more points. We'll get back to that. Over here, the Avatar and the last Troop Master came flying this way. I had the opportunity to do a reactive move, but I think they'll catch me anyway. So I just stood here. We're going to take the charge from the Avatar and the Troop Master, particularly when there was a bucket load of pain getting out of that Wave Serpent, who have now got sustained hits, and they disembarked this way. And what you did was spend a battle focus token so I couldn't overwatch them, because there was a lot of noise marines looking at them, and then advanced with them, because you've got a strat to advance, shoot, and charge, and you rolled a 1. So because you rolled a 1 and I couldn't overwatch them, I spent my CP on Dark Vigor to do a reactive move and pull back with the Noise Marines. So the Noise Marines, they're going to be very hard to charge. You can move the Wave Serpent now, that's fine. The Noise Marines are going to be very hard to charge. I mean, almost an impossible charge now. But they can go flying into the Tormentors and try and take that objective off of me instead. The idea is, I didn't want you charging both, because that's a full unit. You could probably kill both.
Yeah.
So this way you kill one and not the other, and at least I've got some Noise Marines left to shoot down this way. And then there's the Wave Serpent, there's the thing. Right, and then round here, we have a Shadow Seer, a Spirit Seer, a Wraith Lord, a Death Jester up there, all looking down at this Infractor squad before that Wraith Lord goes in. That could be painful. And then in the backfield, your last unit of troops who haven't got a character attached have come on and want to charge some Terminators. That's a 5-point Mark for Death target.
Yep.
But they are going to get shot at and charged by bike. And all the Dark Reapers up here can see them as well.
And then the Wave Serpent can move around so it can...
And the Wave Serpent can see them as well. Yeah. So there's a lot of shots into them because, who would fail a 9-inch charge into them? Who would fail it? I mean, the bike on his own could probably do some work if there's one Terminator left after all the firepower came in. And I like what the Rangers have done. I mean, they started all the way over there. And in a couple of turns, they've come running around. And they're on the home field objective. And you're double teaming the home field objective in case one of the units gets wiped out. So basically, the Harlequins, apart from the Solitaire and a few shots over there, most of the Harlequins have shifted around this way to deal with the threat and to kill as many of the Chaos Marines as possible. So we'll start with Dark Reapers. And I don't have any CP to react to this with uncanny reactions. Firing in 4 missile launcher shots. Yes. You hit 3 times. Strength 8?
Yep.
So 3's to wound. Drop dice don't count. 3 invulnerable saves. That one's pretty cocked. You kill 3 of them. Then the Exarch hits. And he wounds on a...
3.
That's a wound. And
Invuln.
that's a failed invulnerable save as well.
This is D6 though rather than a flat 3.
Right, okay. You kill 4 of them. There's 1 left. So yeah, after the Dark Reapers did what they did to the Terminators, then we had some long rifle and pistol fire. The fusion pistols were out of range for the troops. So a lot of anti-infantry fire came in to attack a Terminator. Of course, they didn't make any save. It didn't fail any saves to that lot. Yep. So I've still got 1 Terminator left stood there. So all that lot is fired. We've got a lot of firepower coming into Infractors now. I'm
going to start with the Bright Lance is going to try to finish that off. Finish
off the Terminator.
Yeah,
it is worth 5 points.
Yeah.
Here's the mark for death target.
And he's got
2 of them.
Shuriken catapults as well.
Okay.
So Bright Lances.
Bright Lances. One of them hits. Strength 12. That's a 1. Rerolling 1s. It's infantry. Yeah, that's why we tried to kill him. 4+ invulnerable save. I fail that.
D6 plus 2.
Yeah, he's dead. That is 5 points for mark for death. So
yeah,
that was easy, wasn't it?
It was distressingly easy, I'm afraid.
Slightly embarrassing for me.
Those Terminators, not the best.
The what? They have never made a charge on the turn they deep struck in.
They kill a bike.
You know what? There's going to be like battle reports in 11th edition where they make every single charge.
Yeah.
Because that's what dice do. Sometimes.
It's the story, isn't it?
Yeah. What's the Death Jester doing?
Death Jester's going to fire into the Infractors down here.
Okay.
He's choosing both Ignores Cover and Sustained 3.
Okay, right.
So that gets me 2 extra.
Does it?
Yeah. Sustained 3 extra. Sustained 3.
3 extra.
Yeah.
So he hits 6 times with 3 shots.
Yes.
What's that all about?
3's to wound.
Right. And it ignores cover.
It does.
So 3 of them come through at AP minus 2, and he killed 2 of them.
Yep.
What do we do next?
Shadowseer.
Yeah.
Throw some grenades down at you.
What, does the Wraith Lord need help with this? Do you need to chuck the grenades? Yeah. Last time you did 5 mortal wounds. Okay. This time you do 2. You kill another one. So that's 3 of them gone.
Yep.
And he shoots with his pistol and misses. Too busy chucking grenades.
Yeah.
Right, moving down the line. We've got that big wave serpent looking straight up the field. This is where I want Lucius charging down. This is not the shot I was looking for in this battle report. Not you charging down the middle of the street. It should have been me.
It's the wrong colour.
It's the wrong colour. It's too many colours. Well, I like all the colours. It's rather excessive, don't you know?
Hurting your eyes.
It's like the Harlequins know the Prince of Darkness, the Prince of Pleasure. Okay, so you're firing in...
Bright Lance first.
Bright Lance into Noise Marines.
Noise Marines.
Yes. That's a miss. Good, right.
And then Shuriken.
Cannons of the Shuriken variety. Hit twice.
Hit twice.
Wounds on 3s.
Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound at all. Okay, that doesn't happen. And then these guys, you've got some pistols and things that can fire into the Tormentors.
Yeah, I'm...
Right below them.
Yeah.
You're not shooting your
I'm
fusion.
not shooting. I don't even
Why?
risk lengthening my charge by 1 inch.
You wouldn't fail a charge.
It's possible. It has been known.
I've done all the failed charges for this battle report. All
this year.
This edition. All the failed charges has happened. You can shoot them in. No?
Nope.
No? Okay. What about the Wailing Doom over here? Are you worried about failing the charge?
I'll definitely wail at you.
You're going to wail at me.
Yeah.
He chucks a spear in. It hits. It's going to wound on a 2. It does a 1. Okay. Can we say...
He's got a fusion pistol.
Has he?
Yep.
That one's got a fusion, right?
It's
right.
3.
No save, minimum many damage. I'm going to pull away the closest one, even though it's a Blastmaster.
Yeah.
Have we got more guns?
I think there's a Death Jester.
You've got the Death Jester over here, firing into the Infractors over here, and then that's
I'm going
it.
to Ignores Cover for this.
Okay.
This
All right then.
So on 2s.
Yes. He hits twice, and he's going to wound on 3s. He wounds once, ignoring cover. I need a 5. That's not a save. I'm going to make a save one of these days. Right, okay, that one's gone. That is the end of the shooting phase.
Yes, it is.
Now we're going to do some charges, which they're all going to pass. First up, the teeny tiny Solitaire, the lead one, he couldn't fail the charge. And around the other side, the Wraith Lord and the Shadow Spear, they couldn't fail the charge either. They're engaged.
Yeah.
You don't need to charge the Terminators here with your bike or your troop that just came on, because guess what? No Terminators. You've got a CP for a reroll.
Yeah, I'm going to do this one because it's onto an objective, so it's potentially more important.
Yes, looks like a 4 or a 5. Let's roll up and see what you get. That's a 10.
That's plenty.
Harlequin's 10-inch charge is better than my 4-inch charge. And with their flip boats and things, they're all over. They're up here. They're behind them. They're surrounding the tormentors. That is one hell of a shot. Love it. That's some Warhammer happening there. Another charge. More charges down here.
Avatar first.
Avatar
Probably
first.
5.
Yes. That's a 7. Yeah. That's a 7. And if he charges, he will come off of that objective, or he stays on it. Do you trust the Avatar to do it on his own?
No, I'm going to go in.
You're going to go
in?
Do it. You can't fail. Easy, he's in. Don't have the CP to interrupt.
Yeah.
The camera's here.
Let's start here.
Should we start here?
Hitting
Sweet profile app.
on 2s?
Yeah, 2s, and then, right, so that's 10 hits. Strength 8, toughness 5, wounds on 3s. That's too many wounds. And they're AP minus 2.
AP 2 damage.
2 damage a time. Yeah. Right, I've got 5 normal guys. So these are 5 up saves. I've got 1 normal guy. I've got 1 more normal guy. I've got 1 normal guy. He kills 4. Right, so the Avatar comes consolidating forward.
Yep.
And now if he wants to fight, he's not in range of the objective anymore.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
He's going to go in anyway.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
We're about to fight.
Who needs objectives? So here's a troop master not leading anyone.
Yes, he still gets the reroll 1s to hit and +1 to wound. He's
Does
lost the ability to pile and consolidate 6 inches.
Okay, so he can't get back to that after this either. No. All right, so he hits on 2s, reroll 1s then. He doesn't need the rerolls. And strength?
Strength is 5.
5.
+1 to wound.
So 3s to wound. 3 wounds. AP minus 2?
AP 2 damage 2.
2 damage.
There were no 6s, were there? No.
No 6s. Damage 2.
Damage 2.
So on the last guy, he's dead. And then 4 up invulnerable saves on the Lord Cacophanist. He's uninjured. Somehow, some way. How did that happen? I mean, you've wiped out an entire unit of noise marines, which is bad, but it's also good because the plan was to try and kill them all and then get back on the objective.
Yeah.
So I've pulled you off of the objective at least. Right, let's come over here while we're doing hero stuff. We have a Solitaire charging 4 infractors, no blitz move, just going YOLOing in.
Nice.
He hits on 2s. And this is sustained? No. I think you get no sustainedness.
No, he didn't get out of a vehicle this time.
Right, okay. 3s to wound.
That's good.
Yeah.
Only 3. You can't kill him.
Only 3?
Yeah.
Minus 2?
Mm-hmm.
He kills 2 though. Still 2 left.
Yeah.
I'm not interrupting, but shall we do the fight back here while we can? Let's do the fight back here. Yeah, let's see what happens while we're here. So 3s to hit. That's good hitting. That is 8 hits. 3s to wound. Re-rolling everything. You're in range of an objective. He survived the shooting from Terminators. He survived. Can he make enough invulnerable saves to still live?
Yes.
Yes, he can. He's on 1 win remaining. What a G. Hero moments happening everywhere across this battlefield. Absolutely love it. Then we're going to come down here where we have a full troop engaging just 5 tormentors. Right, after rolling the hit, roll of the wound, it's all the devastating wounds. And then these are a lot of saves. Yeah, you'd have definitely killed like 8. After they slaughtered those tormentors, they piled on through and tagged the rhino. I did the fight back with the rhino, managed to run over them. One of them got their toes trapped. Now we have this fight over here. A Shadow Seer and a Wraith Lord fighting a big unit of infractors. I think there's 7 left in there with the Lord. So you got 8 attacks with sustained?
8 attacks with sustained.
On the Wraith Lord?
On the Wraith Lord into the infractors.
Right, okay.
On 3s.
Yes.
Rerolling 1s.
Yes.
Infantry.
And 1 became a 1, brilliant. But that 6 goes in.
Okay.
What's the sustained for?
Because the Spirit Seer looked at them.
Oh, okay. How dare you? Wounds on 3s. Strength 7, right?
Yep.
3 wounds. AP minus 2 damage. Does it kill them? 5s? You kill 3. Right, that's 4 left for the Shadow Seer to deal with. He's got 4 attacks with his Mist Stave.
On 2s.
Right.
These will be 3s to wound.
Okay.
The Stave is strength 5.
Strength 5. What's the
AP 1d3 damage.
AP 1d3 damage, so 4s. And then d3 at a time. First one. Doesn't kill. Okay, he takes down 1. Right, so what you're saying is I survived a combat and I can hit back here.
You did.
So, yeah, we'll take him away. And what we're going to do is the little guys are going to hit your spirits here, Shadow Seer guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then him with the fist is going to hit the Lord. And I'm going to do my once per battle finest hour thing for extra attacks, extra APs. It's still wounding him on 5s, but this might work. Splitting attacks, it always works. I have a Rupture Lash in there. So here's all the attacks into the Shadow Seer. We're going to be hitting on 3s. And then wounding on Elf and re-rolling 1s. Okay, so that many 4 up and vulnerable saves. He has 3 wounds remaining. And he's... Oh no, he's gone. Unless you CP re-roll it. And then you can't CP re-roll the Wraith Lord when I punch him with the big thing.
Yeah, I think he can go.
He can go?
Yeah.
He can go. I mean, he stood up to a charge from Lucius, the greatest swordsman in the entire galaxy. You can go home and tell the boys about that.
Yeah.
Shadow Seer makes the attacks hazardous anyway. So those were... Right, put a wound on the dude.
Hazardous kills somebody.
Hazardous is... Yeah, it kills someone. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, it kills someone. You're right, it kills someone. And then the Lord. So he's got 5 attacks. He's doing his finest hour thing. So 8 attacks. He's hitting on 2s against your Wraith Lord with his power fist. And the 6 is lethal.
That's good.
And then he needs 5s to wound. A re-rolling 1s. Just 4 wounds to get through here. All right. Those are AP -3 because his finest hour. You have
3 5-ups.
Yes. You need to make 2 of these.
No.
You make none of them. Even a CP reroll won't help you. He doesn't explode or deadly demise. Interestingly, you came wailing in there and didn't kill the unit, but you cut them down to 2 remaining with the Lord. So that was painful. Paying for it with their souls. Right, because I killed a thing, take a leadership test, which you pass. That gets me an extra CP.
Yep.
And at the end of that turn, you get the maximum points. You got 15 on the primaries and 10 on the secondaries. You got 25 points in that turn, making it 47 points to 23. That was incredible. And I'm not on any objective, except for this one over here with the Solitaire. If I pass an insane bravery test, I think I have to spend this EP to guarantee me 5 points. So we're going to do that. We've got some Terminators over there that are going to shoot him in the back one more time. We've got some Noise Marines. Oh, I've got the dude. I've got this fight. I've got this fight here. Back. This fight against the Troop Master. We'll do him. We're going to hit him on 2s. We do him. We do him 5 times. And we're going to wound him on Elf. 3s to wound him. He's got invulnerable saves. Do we kill him as well?
Yes.
Yes, we do. We are killing some stuff as we hold down 1 objective by being insanely brave and going on to Emperor's Children turn 3. Okay, so the Echoes of Ecstasy pick up 5 points on the primaries, 28 to 47. Quite a long way behind, but I think I can do both of these secondaries. Secure No Man's Land and assassinate a character. Okay, over here, we need to secure No Man's Land and assassinate a thing, and that Solitaire and 1 wound remaining is definitely a thing. And if I'd have fallen back with the Infractors to secure No Man's Land, he would have probably ran away doing a reactive move. So we didn't fall back, even though he has fights first. And we're going to go charging in with the Terminators, and it's a 6 or 7 inch charge. And I can't fail another charge. I've failed all the charges. We will go in there. We will assassinate him. We will secure this No Man's Land. And on the other side of the battlefield, there wasn't really anywhere to run for this troop unit over here. So you chose not to react to any of this, particularly as there was another unit that went that way. But we've got Noise Marines, we've got Rhino, we've got stuff. Shoot all of them. Potentially charge them as well. I mean, that's also secure No Man's Land, and there's an assassinate in there. And then my Lord Exalted is YOLOing up the table that way. Because what's the worst that can happen? Ignore the Dark Reapers and all the other things. We're YOLOing up that way. There's a bike. There's this guy. There's that unit of troops that we want to charge. How far away are we from those unit of troops?
7 inches.
That's a 7 inch from them.
Yep.
They're the biggest threat there. We could go into them.
Yep.
And then round on the other side, this Lord Cacophonist fell back from a fight with an Avatar. And we went that way because we don't want to draw the Avatar this way. It will put the Avatar closer to that objective, but there's less of my army that way. So he's going that way, and with Emperor's Children rules, you can't even shoot them. You can't shoot the unit that you fell back from. He's just laughing in his general direction. So that's happening there. So first though, we have got some shooting phase. Some of these Terminators can shoot up. There's a guy up there. He's a character as well.
Yes.
So we're going to shoot some guns up there. Words. Now look, we can all see him. Has he got stealth?
He has.
He has stealth. 4's to hit with a Reaper autocannon. We hit 3 times. 2's to wound him. We wound him twice. And he takes his first wound. How many's he got? 4?
Maybe 3, I think.
And then combi bolters. 4's to hit because he stealthed up, and that was good shooting Tex. And then 3's to wound him. That's cocked. That was really good shooting. Okay, this could be assassinate already.
Yeah.
That is assassinate already. Okay, that's good. So that's shooting done there. They're done. There's a couple of pistols. Do we drive by? We're going to drive by pistol that bike.
Oh, right, yep.
Okay, with an overcharged plasma pistol, which is going to hit on a 4 and not blow his own head off, and then a normal pistol, which hits him and doesn't wound him. So we failed to drive by shoot that bike. However, down here, the Rhino fell back. The Rhino can see the bike. Let's tickle in at the bike. Here's the combi bolter. Hits once, and we wound. And nothing. And then the Havoc launcher has 4 shots.
Ooh, minus 1 to hit.
This could do it, yeah. 4's to hit him.
Yep.
3's to wound him. 2 wounds if you can fail both your invulnerable saves. That'd be lovely. He won't fail a save, people. He won't fail a save. He's still very much alive.
Really uncooperative.
Okay. Right, the Noise Marines firing everything at a 10-man squad. This could be interesting. Pistols on the Lord. Hit on 2s. He hits with everything. These sonic weaponry, they hit on 3s. And those 6s are sustained, so they go back in. And then we're wounding on 3s. That's a lot of 1s. Mini 4s. 3. Just 3. That one cocked? 3. Just 3. Masters of the Blast variety. We hit 5 times with sustain. These are going to wound on 2s. More 4-up and buns.
Oh.
That kills 4 more. Okay. And then the Doom Siren comes in. They're an infantry unit. 3 dice. Any 4s cause mortal wounds. Let's play them some sweet, sweet tunes. Kill 1 more. Leaves 2 left with the Troop Master. This is not a close combat squad. But you only have 4 up and vulnerable saves. So we're going to charge in. We make a charge, look. We made a charge. It's a 9.
It's easy.
So they get nice and cozy. Right. My Lord Exultant. 7-inch charge into that troop, you say?
Yep.
How many CP you got?
I've got 2.
You can pay to interrupt.
I can.
And Solitaire fights first.
Yes.
But there's a bike on 2 wounds. There's this guy, I don't know what his
He's lost his...
yes. 7. I mean, the glory is into the troop, isn't it? Even if they fight... They could be nasty if they...
If I fight first, yeah.
But then you're going to charge me anyway. Do I want to make you spend this? I'm going to kill that bike. Let's kill the bike. We charge the bike. That's a 9, look.
It would have been easy.
Then we come over here to the Terminator. 6-inch charge into the Solitaire. Can the Terminators make a charge at any point in Warhammer 40k? 11. So that Solitaire is surrounded. Is he attacking the Terminator Elite or going after the Infractors?
He's going to go and finish the Infractors off, because if I can just leave you with just 1 unit here, which just has to stay here, then so be it.
Yeah, we'll have to guard this objective.
So
Yeah, okay.
9 attacks on 2s.
Yeah, right, okay. He hits 8 times.
Okay.
And he wounds on 3s.
Yep.
Okay. He wounds 4 times?
Yeah.
I'm saying there's a chance.
Yeah.
He loads of 5s. No, he kills them all.
Yeah.
Kills them utterly. And then he's still got 2 CP to interrupt. So we need to get back to the Terminators, go to the Noise Marines on the other side,
Yep.
where they're punching the last few Harlequins in the head with the butts of their weapons on 3s. And then wounding on 3s. And if this doesn't do it, the Lord will have a go. That many 4+ in buns. And there's 2 left plus a Troop
So 6
Master.
wounds to get through.
Yes. That kills the 2. And then the Troop Master is
on a
on
wound.
a wound.
Yep.
Right, and then the Lord. The Lord will have to do it. He has a lot of attacks. And he hits on 2s. And he misses a couple of them. Right. 2 in buns. You need to make both. Drop dice don't count. How about that one? Boxcars. Of course he's alive. Now, before we go to that Troop Master, we have got an interruption with the bike. Skyweaver's coming in.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 4 attacks with sustained.
Okay. He hits 3 times.
Okay.
Strength 6.
Strength 6.
-2.
Trees.
2 damage. He wounds. That's pretty good. He wounds twice. He wounds 3 times. Right. 5 up and buns on the normal guys. They're dead. And a 4 up and bun. Okay. So it's just the Lord who stabs you with his. I need more dice. Stabs you with his Phoenix Power Spear. I do like Phoenix Power Spears, you know, because they're the same as they are they're Heresy era weapons. You get them on the Heresy era miniatures.
That's nice.
Yeah. That many. All 2 damage.
Yes.
Lots of 4 up and buns.
Yeah.
He's gone, but he did take down the last 2 infractors. I'm going to turn and face the enemy.
Yes.
We've got him fighting back. Oh, we've got the Terminators. We've got the Terminators over here. Let's start off with the Twin Claws, which hit on 3s. And then these are going to wound on 3s, but they're twin linked. They're that many before I start hitting you with Power Fist. Right, let's face it, that Solitaire...
He's done a good job.
He's done a good job. He was there for a long time. Yeah. He was there for a long time, not a good time. And the Terminators take him down. And then we've got 1 combat back again. A Troop Master on 1 wound. Mm-hmm. This guy here. And I'm going to pick him up and show him on the camera because...
it's possibly the best miniature I've ever painted.
It's just an incredible miniature. He's your favourite model.
Yeah.
And he's still alive. He's still fighting.
He's got main character syndrome.
Main character syndrome. Riz, 6-7.
Yep. Okay. Hitting on 2s.
PogChamp. He hits all the times.
Yeah.
Strength 5? Drop dice don't count.
5 plus 1 to wounds and dev wounds.
Okay. So 3s to wound.
So that's devastating. And
right.
3 5-ups.
Are they 2 damage?
Yep.
Of course they're 2 damage. He kills 3 on his own. What a G. And so at the end of turn 3, the Echoes of Ecstasy secure no man's land and assassinate a couple of characters, making it 38 points to 47. We've also pushed the Harlequins off of all the objectives they were suddenly controlling. So instead of controlling 4, they're now controlling 2 with the Rangers and with the Wave Serpent. It's been a brutal battle. It's been a bloody battle. I thought it would have been a brutal and bloody battle for the Harlequins, which it has been. But it's been brutaler and bloodier for the Echoes of Ecstasy. So down here there's a Rhino and some Noise Marines. And a character left on 1 wound. And then this Spirit Seer. That's all that inhabits this side of the battlefield. And on the other side of the battlefield, all that inhabits it are some Terminators. The Harlequins are in the middle. And they still have some stuff left. There's a Spirit Seer. There's a full troop. There's the Rangers. There's the Dark Reapers up there. The Wave Serpent is untouched. And the Avatar of Cain. Or the Avatar of the Harlequins. He's also untouched. As we go into Harlequins turn 4. So the Harlequins pick up another 10 points in the primary, getting them up to 57. They want to take the tempting target and assassinate characters. And there's a few of them hanging in the wind. So while the Terminators chill on this objective down here, the Harlequins are trying to cut apart the command structure of the Echoes of Ecstasy. We have the Avatar of Cain. He's gone through 2 units of Noise Marines. He wants to kill this Lord Cacophonist and stand victorious on the Echoes of Ecstasy home field objective at the end of the battle. That's a potential assassinate. And here is another potential assassinate, a unit of troops straight into the Lord Exultant. And then as for the hero Troop Master, who survived all the attacks and all the shots and all the things.
Does a battle shock test.
He doesn't need a battle shock test, which he passes, which we've got to do. And then with a +2 to his move with flip belts, he's leapt all the way over the rock and landed on the other side where I can't see him.
Yeah.
And then if the Harlequins manage to take out both of these characters, then I'm going to have this unit left over here in the Rhino and the Terminators on the other side. But this unit is getting shot. There's a Wave Serpent looking at the Noise Marines. There are the Dark Reapers up here shooting down at them as well. So they're going to do everything they can to stay alive. They're going to dodge right. They're going to dodge left. I'm going to spend a CP on uncanny reactions and make them -1 to hit. Start the shooting phase down here. A Whaling's Doom Spear skewered the Lord Exultant in the head, Lord Cacophonous. He makes his invulnerable save. It's okay. He can grow another head. The Avatar will have to do it in close combat. Then we have a Wave Serpent shooting down at the Noise Marines.
So we'll do the Shuriken catapults first.
So it's back to hitting on 4s now. And one of them hits. It worked a bit.
On 3. No.
It didn't wound.
Bright Lance.
Misses. No. So that helped me.
Yep.
However, Dark Reapers ignore any modifiers to shooting and things, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I'm going to do the Death Jester first, though.
Death Jester. He's in that window up there.
Yep,
You put him in the window.
Yep.
What a cool shot.
It looks cool.
It's epic.
So
right, okay.
He's ignoring cover and sustained 3.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay. Does that 2 miss?
Yes.
He does miss.
Because you're -1.
Right.
So 3s.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Ignoring the cover.
Yep.
I need a 5.
You're fine.
I make the 5.
Right.
Okay.
Dark Reapers then.
It's going to be the Dark Reapers, yeah.
So these do. We'll have 4 of them hitting on 3s.
Yes, ignoring all the modifiers. There's 2 ones.
Out.
Okay, so 2 of them hit.
Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
1 wound.
There's a wound.
AP2 ignores cover.
I'm still alive somehow. Okay, that happened.
Exarch.
He hits.
Wounds.
Wounds. Another 5?
Yep.
Where were those dice rolls earlier in the game?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just rolled about 7 6s in a row.
Yep.
That shot, Dev's shot. You've got rangers and stuff over
I'm
here.
doing these guys first. So I've got
fusion pistols,
2
point
fusion
blank
pistols,
range.
both hitting on 3s.
Right. They both
hit. Wounding on 3s.
4s. In this case, he's toughness 4. 2, sorry. The strength 8.
Yes.
They both wound. He's toughness 4. 4 up and down on this guy. Can I keep rolling 6s? No.
That's a lot of pain.
No. That's minimum 6 damage.
Yeah.
Drop dice doesn't get that. Was 7. 11 damage. Yeah, that's assassinate. You don't even need to charge him. He has gone. That's the end of the shooting phase. Should have mentioned that this was the tempting target I've tempted Frodo with down here. So they're not going to be getting that. And at the end of the shooting phase, the Avatar charges the Lord Cacophonist. Going with the overhand swing for style points. Hitting on 2s, that's 5 hits. And this is wounding on 2s. It's like strength bajillion.
Yeah.
Okay, he wounds 4 times. 4 up from Vuns. How much damage is it? He might be fine.
It's D6 plus 2.
Is it? A time?
Yeah.
Math later. That was 21 damage to this Lord Cacophonist. Enough
It's not at all well.
to take down a Land Raider. He's definitely not well. That's the end of Harlequin's turn 4. So at the start of turn 4 for the Echoes of Ecstasy, they're on 48 points, adding on the points for their 10 on the primaries. Harlequins are on 63, however. That's 15 points in the lead, and I need to get behind enemy lines and engage on all fronts. I've got 3 units with which to do this. Here's the thing. I can roll the Rhino forward to get behind enemy lines. And with the Noise Marines and with the Terminators over there, I can engage on 3 out of 4 of the fronts. That will get me to 53 points to the Harlequins 63. Then the Terminators can move around to shoot something, but the only thing they can really shoot at is a Wave Serpent, and we can't kill that in 1 turn of shooting. The Noise Marines might be able to kill it in 1 turn of shooting. Then if I kill the Wave Serpent, then the Harlequins aren't scoring that central objective. So let's do that. We've moved the Terminators over there, shifting them that way. We've moved the Noise Marines this way, shifting that way. And the Rhinos advanced over here. And then, you know that hero guy that you like on 1 wound? We're going to shoot him.
Yep.
And we hit him 3 times with combi bolters. We're going to wound him on 3s. We wound him 3 times. And he goes down. And then let's shoot at a Wave Serpent. The only thing that can reach from the Terminators is the Reaper autocannon, which hits 3 times. Needs 5s to wound, but 6 is dev. Okay, so that wounds. There is cover in the way. And we do 2 wounds. And then shoot some Blastmasters in. And the Blastmasters hit on 3s. And I miss 4 times. That one sustained. We are strength 10. Let's CP it while we got it. That's just the 2. These are 5-up saves. And it takes another 6 damage. And the Wave Serpent is down to 5 wounds remaining. That's the end of the Echoes of Ecstasy turn 4. That gets the Emperor's Children to 58 points to the Harlequin 63. However, the Harlequins can only pick up 5 points on the primary because they would have maxed it out. So that gets them up to 68 points to 58 at the start of turn 5. And their orders are to take no prisoners and defend their stronghold. And so the troop move forward to engage the rhinos. The Dark Reapers are looking down at the rhino. The Wave Serpent is looking at the rhino as well. While the Rangers hold the back, the Avatar holds the front, and then the Harlequins pull the trigger. And that leaves the Harlequins. The Harlequins on a final score of 78 points to 58. So I'm 12 points behind. And I'm on this objective. And I'm on that objective. That makes it 68 to 70. But you're defending your stronghold. So I'm not going to be able to do anything about you stopping defending your stronghold. That's going to be an extra 3 points at the end of the battle. Yeah, I measured up and things to see if I can get up there and with 18-inch range shoot them and stop them defending their stronghold while still securing this. I can't do that. We don't have much length. Only 18-inch range on the stuff. So 68 points to basically 73 is going to be the final score. I'm 5 points behind.
Yep.
I've got 2 units. I've got some Terminators. I've got some Noise Marines. How did it come to this? Here's the deck. I need 5 points for a draw.
Yep.
I've got a CP and I'm going to use it if I need to burn it because we've both used the Adapt or Die twice to draw new cards. Extend battle lines. Right, I need to hold my home objective and want to know, no, there's an Avatar down there. We're not doing that. Okay, so that isn't happening. Are you having a joke?
Oh, no.
Defend stronghold. There's an Avatar all over it. Right, okay.
CP.
So CP for a card. Storm a hostile objective. Even if I managed to do that, that would be 4 points. And I need 5. And
They
I
could
could
run, and
run
that.
forward,
So you-
shoot that, charge that, and only lose by 1 point. I'm
yeah.
doing it. I'm doing it. We're doing it on camera. We are that's really cocked. We are running a long way. Right, we run there. And you know with Noise Marines, and we really like noise and things like that.
Yeah.
It's in the name, Noise Marines. We're not going to shoot anything.
We can shoot them.
We're going to shoot them. We're not going to shoot them. We need to make the charge.
Yeah.
We need to make the charge. It needs to be a long charge to out OC you. That's an 11. We make a really long charge. And then we did the combats. We bounced off of each other and the final score. Because I've got 2 objectives now. And I've stormed a hostile objective is 72 points to 73. It's a victory for the Harlequins by 1 point. 1 point.
That's fantastic.
I thought it was all over in turn 3.
Well,
But it turned, it would somehow, I mean, I lost, but I feel like coming back and losing by only 1 point
that's pretty good.
is pretty good.
Yeah.
This is not the way the world ends because this isn't a world. This is a webway. This is the thing. Let's face it, you've got the Avatar over there. He's going to come charging through. You've still got some assets up here shooting down. You've still got a full troop over here.
Yeah.
I mean, you made the Echoes of Ecstasy bleed. So, Pootle, you win with the Harlequins.
It felt great. It was what clinched it was your turn 2, which was awful. Your shooting was awful. Your charging was non-existent.
Oh, yeah.
If you'd made any of those, then the laughing god would have been laughing at me, not with me.
Don't take me back to that dark place.
You'd forgotten it.
I failed every single charge.
It was, but yeah, and I think if you'd made maybe not just one of them, but even just 2 of them.
See, even clubbing Harlequins with normal close combat weapons like I did down here, because you wound them on 3s anyway, it doesn't matter the AP, it doesn't matter the damage, it's you can do it with butts of guns and take them down.
Probably most important was the solitaire surviving, because
if
you had an extra unit at the end of the game,
yes,
then one of them could have gone over there and one of them could have been on that one, so they're just like self.
Oh yeah, if the Infractors were still alive, for engage on all fronts, I'd have got 2 extra points and I'd have won by 1 instead of losing by 1. The solitaire, it's the solitaire what did it.
Yeah.
It's the solitaire that okay.
That's the dice telling the story.
That's the dice telling all those failed charges. We were lured into the webway by the Harlequins. It looks like it's a home field advantage for us with all this chaos iconography all over the place, but it was a trap. And it turns out that it was 11 in a row that I lost with Legion only Emperor's Children before adding demons to them.
Yeah.
Now it's 12, but not in a row.
But so close. So close.
It's
like a draw.
Yeah. We can. I can go back and edit something. And make it.
And it turns out Poodle, why did you think you lost?
Yeah.
It's a game of two halves, Harry.
Anyway, thank you for coming down one more time.
Yep.
With such a glorious army.
Oh, it's special.
Are you adding any more Harlequins, or have you had enough of checkers? I mean, look at all the checkers.
Yeah, there's over 1,000 checks on that wave.
Is there?
Yeah, I haven't actually counted them, but I've estimated it's a lot. It's I do have some more lead models to paint.
You do.
But I think technically to make it more effective, I'd have more Star Weavers.
Yeah.
But I don't like the idea of repeating. So I can accept they've looted 2 Imperial vehicles. I don't think they loot too many. But it's worked. It's a fun army to play. It really is. It's very different from all of my others. I was looking back at the game of the Nurgle Demons that I played against the 13th with you last autumn time, and this is like the exact opposite of Nurgle Demons in that they're so resilient and not all that killy.
Right.
And these guys kill well and then just go.
And you brought loads of lead along to that one with the Nurgle Demons, and
almost.
It was obviously a glorious victory for the 13th.
It was. It went right to the end, and you had to move away with assault intercessors or something to get up to get the.
Did I?
Last thing you won by a point.
With tacticalness.
It was tactical genius. It was.
Was it? Some say that I won this thing once, but I don't like to talk about it very much. That was fun. Your army, Harlequins are really quick, and the Emperor's Children are really quick as well. And then you had movement reactions. I had movement reactions, so it was very a movement-based game. And on a 6x4 table, it felt like a proper war game.
It makes it really tactical, and particularly having lots of scenery.
Yeah.
Neither of us were particularly shooty.
No.
Both of us want, but it just makes you having to move around a bit and
shift all over the place.
Fun. Always good.
That was absolutely glorious. Pootle, I demand a rematch against your Harlequins for a couple of reasons. One, they are glorious and I want to see them again. Yep. But 2, the 13th, I've got a lot of firstborn, old school stuff as well.
Yeah.
So I can put down firstborn 13th versus your Rogue Trader era Harlequins. At 2000, it'll probably be 11th edition as well.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting one, because then it'll be a new edition, and then you're coming with all loads of old lead stuff, and I'll have loads of old, probably legended. My entire army will probably be legended by then. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, a storm of bolter fire is the way to deal with the Harlequins.
Yeah, but you say that it's just the firstborn ones don't have as many.
They don't have the intercessors.
They don't have that
20
thing.
shot things.
No, I got Land Raiders though, but it turns out you're pretty good at cracking Land Raiders. I was fairly confident. There's no way you're going to crack a Land Raider with turn 1. You only had 4 bikes and a knight. That wasn't gonna happen, but it happened. I wanted to save my CP for Lucius getting out and then uncanny reactions and dodging around all over the place. The internet's going to hate me for that one. Why didn't you pop smoke? Because I thought it wouldn't die. Stop shouting at the back. Everyone calm down. Lock in. We're going to do this again. We're going to run it back. Firstborn Marines versus Rogue Trader Harlequins. Oh, shout out the things. Woof Boot, Brutal.
Waff Boot.
Waff Boot.
Waff Boot.
WOOF.
No, WOFF.
WOFF.
WO.
Right.
Double F. Waff Boot.
Right.
On the Waff Boot Chronicles.
Right.
Waff Boot Chronicles on the internet. The Waff Boot on the Instagram.
Yes.
Stylus runs that one, so he'll comment probably. And then I'm Waffboot_Pootle. So I'll
on the Instagram.
I'll put a comment and tag a comment. And it's
the
same
but
tag.
If you can't put links in the comment, you'll have to put XXY and things like that because the YouTube algorithm doesn't like it.
The same tag as my username is on YouTube is my Instagram link. If you want to see, I've got all of these pics and others. I'm focusing a lot on the kind of road trade.
Alternatively, you could also become a glorious YouTube channel member and jump in the Discord and meet Mr. Pootle in there and come to a bunch of our community events, and because you go to many of them.
Yep.
So, And also, I've heard that if you become a great channel member, it is a great way to support one of your great Warhammer 40k content creators as well. It helps. Every little helps. In fact, shout out to all the channel members who do support me and do keep this stream alive. 13 years, nearly 13 years now. I can't believe I'm still doing this. It's amazing. So thank you guys. Love you very much. And a big shout out to Poodle as well for that glorious army. We hope you all enjoyed that one. Happy wargaming.